pretty awful. But no, like, definitely, I'm not the one that let them on the boat, Chuck. Because the whole reason that I got on the boat, I gave up to get on the boat.
Coffee.
Oh, yes.
That's
I'll figure it out once I read it.
yeah. That's why I was
We're all
running.
gonna need an extra pair of hands.
Come on, Chuck. It's probably
I would have had a
sugar
shot for you too.
right
Okay,
on the
thank you very much
on
for
the
letting
boat.
me
I'm
use
not
it.
sure if I have cream on
I don't
it.
know.
Something like some
Mike was
naive
throwing
kid.
into my ear.
Oh, okay.
Somebody
Yeah,
Are you still a paladin?
Yeah.
Okay.
D&D
It was like right in my face. I was like, I feel that.
The captain
Yeah, pay
is
for
a
it.
dork.
It was literally like
Nice.
centimeter from my
Yeah.
face.
No, I'll once you get your
He'll figure it out
medal.
eventually, but he's a
I don't know how he
paladin.
thinks we got on the ship, so
The same way the only
You seduced some young lad. Pleasure there.
apparently, I don't know.
that's the main two things we talked about with these characters was persuasion and intimidation. That's the main two things that we
Yes,
do.
but which one of us got on
Does
the
it
boat and
matter?
how? Okay, never mind.
It doesn't matter. Either one, it doesn't matter. Either way, it's going to happen. If you failed, then I did it.
All right.
If I failed, then you definitely did it.
I gotta remember how to turn this on.
I'll say because they're pirates, she got you on the boat for your backstory.
Probably.
Makes more sense.
That'll work.
So gross.
What? You don't have to do it.
He'll do it.
Yeah.
You just can't intimidate on the boat. You can seduce your way on the boat.
Yeah, no, my character pretty much does whatever his character tells her to do, like the way that our characters are together, so it'll be pretty cool.
That's be really interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
I was about to make another joke, but I was like, that might be inappropriate.
I have literally heard it all the last 2 days, like creating their characters. I was like, this is going to be terrible.
No, it's not.
How the fuck do I turn that back on? I always turn off the navigation bar once I don't need it, and then I can never remember how to turn it back on. Maybe it just comes up if I close it.
Oh yeah, so here's Les. Tell me how I told Mike about this, but tell me what you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to kind of do like a Numenera kind of thing with like the ones. Like if you roll one, bad things happen.
I think you get that power as a DM anyway.
I mean, so explicitly in the book, it's not spelled out that way, but a lot of I mean, I do it randomly.
But here's the way to counteract that to make it. I know, because like technically during the game there can be epic moments where you like need something to happen. So like instead of using inspiration as like a 1d6 to like whatever you want, I'm gonna choose.
Well, hold on, you can't take away my inspiration class ability.
Well, it's gonna be better.
Okay.
Alright. I'm okay with
Which
that.
now might change because I forgot that you have that. But the thing
Well,
was,
when the DM gives inspiration, it just gives the players the option
Thank you.
to.
well, okay,
add
so you
advantage.
can give the players the normal
Mike's bringing your
inspiration.
Yeah, bardic inspiration is what I do on my
My
dice.
inspiration is you can change one of your rolls to a 20.
Plus,
Oh, thanks.
you can
Mike-
change your roll
Mike
to
got
a
his,
20.
You can change
yeah,
any roll
Mike,
to a
Mike's
20.
got
That's
others in his.
so OP for us.
Yes.
Like you're gonna do that in addition, but to counteract,
To counteract the ones.
intrusions.
Oh, you mean when you
So,
decide
so
to do
if
it?
no, like,
okay.
if I, so everyone will start off with one at the beginning, and then every time they level, they'll get one, and every time they do something heroic or awesome, and I feel like, hey, you deserve.
Do you
one,
want to be a
get one.
total?
But
A
so
total?
if you roll one, I get my
Okay, then I won't put the
intrusion
total part
because
in.
there's no like speed of burn.
Turtle.
There's no way to
Total.
counteract
That
that.
is a
So
turtle.
like if I
They're
just throw
anthropomorphic
a 4 but you
turtles.
don't like
Yeah,
that,
they're
there's
still
no
Goliath?
thing to make it a
No, they're
20.
turtles.
Or you can
Just
just use it.
And they're
Be
awesome.
like,
I thought
if I
it was like a
you need to do
subclass.
something epic,
No, it's a
you can
race.
make it to
And
that
they're
20.
awesome.
Like on any
That's the
kind of
only
check or
expanded
attack
one that
roll,
he's allowing.
and then that's your
turtle?
inspiration.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, dude, if he'd allowed Volas, I was gonna be a Tabaxi.
Because
Yeah,
like if
instantly.
we screw up really horribly, we can just use this 20.
See,
Or
now I
something
might
like
add
that.
that now because like everyone's a stupid tiefling.
I woke up and saw
I
his
am
picture and
not
was
a
like,
tiefling.
Well, so like I scoured the internet for a tiefling that had its horns broken off.
Would
They don't
would your
exist, 'cause I
backstory
tried to
change at
find
all
them.
if you switched races?
No, it could
Plus, if you
literally
can
be exactly
forward
the
back.
same.
Alright, I'll let you. What do you want to be? It's a cat person?
Yeah, Tabaxi.
Tabaxi.
Alright, I think I'll allow that one.
All right. Well, as we're going through creation, I'll see if I still want to do it.
Okay.
Because I mean, yeah. So you could just easily change Tiefling genocide to Tabaxi genocide, and it would be fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you really couldn't because Tabaxis don't live in cities. So I would change the backside of it a little bit,
To
but
be
not
like a
much.
village.
I can just change the backside.
more like
a little bit.
hunted down to extinction.
Yeah, their hides are highly valued. Hunted almost
Hunted
to
to
extinction.
extinction.
He's literally a cat person.
Yeah.
So I know
Yes.
you said it's like with
Like
this
kinda
world,
cool.
it's a lot of
Because I
humans,
figure,
a lot of
like,
mostly
my
humans
character-
and
Decks.
dwarves.
Yeah, those are the
Like,
three
like,
main
my
races.
character is
There's
a
every
straight
race
gypsy.
prevalent.
Yeah,
Like-
is there like ongoing
in my
conflict
description of
between
what I
those
look
three
like,
races? Is
it literally is
more
like,
peacetime.
He's got blue and white striped
It's
trousers,
peacetime right
a
now,
green
but they're like
tunic,
three
a
major
tartan
cities.
sash that he sticks his scimitars
Like, it's
in.
basically
He has a
like the
tartan
Lord of the
bandana
Rings,
that's a
you know,
different
kinda how they
tartan
have
than
big cities that
the
kinda don't
sash.
like each
He
other,
wears a
but-
tricorn hat because he's a
And then you're
pirate.
on a PvE, they're
You
not
know,
really attacking each other.
And then like
Yeah.
the last sentence
But
after
you can,
what he looks like is like all of the clothing using Garrett's colors that absolutely match just because they don't.
But I mean, they all kind of intermix. But when
Dude,
you
you
go
and I
to like
dress
North
alike.
City, it's going to be like 90% North.
I am totally embracing the idea of gnome.
Oh, yeah. I am
Flamboyant.
straight just
So it's cat,
100%
human,
gypsy.
tiefling.
Well, he's
Goliath.
yeah, he's
Goliath.
Goliath. No, he's still tiefling slash cat.
But the side of it is that I'm like super cocky and like sort of the rooster from the animated Robin Hood movie. Like that's my minstrel side.
Oh my god.
yeah, this is going to be an interesting thing.
Goliath Paladin.
Robin Hood and Little John running through the fire.
Yeah. Every town.
Oh my god, Chuck, I'm so sorry.
I cannot.
Yeah.
I will be
Yeah.
judging.
I cannot wait to get
Sounds Phantom.
plate on a
Yeah.
Goliath.
Get what?
I get plate armor on a Goliath.
That's a lot of armor.
Who would make that? Alright.
Not many people. You have to go to a
It's
dormant
not-
city.
That would be.
It's not going to cost him. It's not going to cost him 1,500 gold. It's going to cost him 25.
I was gonna say that would be an expensive set of plate armor.
It's going to cost a lot of gold, and he's going to have to probably be in a Dwarven part of the thing because no one's going to want to smith that.
And dear God, don't fall into deep water.
Well, he's strong enough,
Tie a rope to him. Anchor.
pretty much. He's got a high enough constitution. I mean, he's surviving in water for a long
Yeah.
time.
Wow.
All right, so I guess we'll start. We can start with you.
Okay, cool.
So anyone else need help with their soul item?
No,
I know
Xanathar's
you
guy
got
did not
one.
come
He's
in
got
yet,
one.
so I don't have
Seth
it.
Dillon.
I've got one
changed
too.
mine, but I do have
I have an
one.
idea.
Change
Oh,
yours
he's got
again.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, I know I put it back on the book.
All right, so level 3, right, Chuck?
He wants our whole thing to be secret, so I don't know how much.
You know, y'all could also be punishment and reward.
And so you're a what it in?
I'm a what it did.
Okay.
True.
You can always text
Isn't
me
that
the
almost
text me
exactly
the
the
same?
things back if you want the secrets out.
Vengeance.
I think that's it.
Not all rewards are necessarily
Conquest.
pleasure.
If I don't have any money,
What is conquest? I haven't
Oh,
even read on that.
Hand me the XG real quick.
Oh, you're just hand it to
I did like your original one though. That was
Because the
pretty
only
cool.
three I've ever read on
He
them was
actually
from the
came up
player
with, like,
handbook.
a
What you do is
one.
you just make
So-
up like
I-
tiefling words.
Depending on if you like,
Yeah.
if you
and
don't want to have a
this word
god and
means-
don't want to
hey,
be
this word means
like.
Well, my
super
backstory
good.
makes me
do you want me
require
to tell
God.
Chuck, or do you? Or
Yes,
do you want me to?
So tenants of
Is it-
conquest.
We're
I don't
gods.
care,
I guess
Okay.
I could work that where it's more than one
Yeah.
god, and so I don't
How
have
much you
one.
wanna
No, I'm
What?
from the
Would you allow
player
that in my
characters.
backstory?
It's a secret.
Instead
I
of,
mean,
like,
they can know. I
champion
don't
of the
care.
gods,
But if they
multiple gods,
metagame,
so I
that's
don't
kind
have
of
one that I'm
crappy
pulling
on their
power
part.
from as a
Okay.
paladin.
No, Oath of Conquest. Tempest, trust me.
get off the Oath of Conquest.
Well, I wanted to see what this is.
Douse the flame of hope. It's not enough to merely defeat an enemy in battle. Your victory must be so overwhelming that the enemy's will to fight is shattered forever. A blade can end a life. Fear can end an empire. Rule with an iron fist. Once you have conquered, tolerate no dissent. Your word is law. Those who obey it shall be favored. Those who defy it shall be punished as an example to all who might follow.
God, that's gonna get so bad with this party, though. Like,
Especially when you
Because
find
we
out
will
this.
have order, even if it costs you your life.
Yeah, strength above all. You shall
much.
rule until a stronger one arises.
Lawfully.
Then you must grow mightier to meet the challenge or fall to your own ruin. Just say it, dude.
no, I'm gonna go with vengeance.
That's exactly what I would play.
That kind of makes me want to bring back my lawful evil monk that I played on a
Oh,
pirate
sorry.
ship one time.
Okay, so Oath of Vengeance.
So
Yeah, I'm just
I'm
gonna,
breaking-
because it's already gonna be
So
bad
what
with
is
this
this?
party.
What do you want multiple gods for?
No, it was with the vengeance thing to make it make more sense. Don't worry about it now.
Oh, okay.
Can
So
paladins
warlock.
have multiple gods?
That's why I was asking.
And cleric,
Okay.
like that's one of the things that says in
Where do I get
Xanathar is
those
that
from?
sometimes
What
clerics
level are
will
they at?
worship a pantheon.
It says
Well, I
fourth
like the
level.
whole backstory. It's like,
Okay,
hey,
you know
God
your spells
chose
yet?
you,
Yeah.
and that God can actually.
four
I was gonna do it like
spells.
maybe be able to talk to you.
Second.
through
No,
the
that's
artifact that
that's
might-
still what's
you
going
do
to
it in
happen.
progression, so first level.
Who did I tell you
You
it
do
was?
two
It
cantrips.
was
You
I don't
do
know,
two spells.
somebody.
Both of those are first level.
Right.
It's in the
and
text
another
somewhere.
third.
Yeah,
Just when you have it, like write it down for your
That's
DD
also a first.
Yeah.
somewhere on your piece of
Then
Can I
paper.
put
So I
Or
can
look
look
at
at
it and you can swap out.
Yeah, somewhere.
Right.
Teal, what is your item?
And you're gonna be the last.
It'd be like
Yes.
3
The
first and 1 second.
broken horn that I have was basically made into a ceremonial knife.
So now you have a knife.
Tritherian.
What does it do?
I don't know.
Okay, good.
It is. She used it to resurrect
What's
his
his name?
character. So,
Tritherian.
I don't know if you want to give it some sort of ability surrounding that. I kind of left that open
Yeah,
for
I
you.
think so.
Okay.
But its sole purpose for me is to keep raising him from the dead if he falls.
Nice. Okay, spell page.
Trithere.
Seems incredibly broken for.
Well,
Well,
I
it only
have.
works on 1 character.
Yeah, I could. And if
Well-
you really want it to be that ability
Don't
to
the
res
little
him when he
paladins
dies,
have
I
Well-
can allow that one.
She'll get the spell Revivify anyway to res me, and I'm a barbarian that doesn't require any regents to res anyway.
So
So
storyline wise, it's
that's why we did it. With
To
the
resurrect.
ceremonial
She
dagger.
has like a res ability already.
She will get one.
Oh,
She doesn't
will
have it
get
right now, but like
It's-
in a
it's a
couple
spell
levels, she'll get
level.
one.
in 1 level.
Does Oath of
A
Vengeance
couple?
not
I
get
think
spells?
5?
In 5 levels?
No, at
No.
5th level.
Oh,
Level
okay.
3, right?
Yeah, level 3.
so he just has to stay alive.
So
until-
at 5th level.
Because it's not showing
As long as
me
I don't
your-
die.
unless
Fifth
unless
level,
you're
right.
just like that is your ability. So
That's what I was asking.
It could have been a one-time thing.
Yeah,
that
one-time
happened in
thing.
the
I like- yeah,
past.
one-time
That's part of
thing.
their backstory, so which could still work.
Okay, so you have a dagger. Is there anything like special you kind of wanted to do?
Oath of Vengeance.
I mean, I can make up one for you, but I don't know if you want to have like
Well, those are the
flavor
additional ones
wise.
that you can take.
How?
And what? So what I'm.
Because I'll tone it down if it seems too overpowered.
Yeah, man, I get spells.
Right.
Right.
So you get the regular.
Oh.
Well, it's just the spell
What
sheet.
I wanted was
generator's not
something
pulling
that
up properly.
grew with
Oh,
me.
Yeah,
It's like
at
it got
second
more
level, I
powerful
started to
as
get
I gain
spells.
levels,
Yeah, that-
which I
that's
think
what I
was
thought.
good.
But like the spell sheet came
Yeah,
out with
like,
the selection.
So you have like your
drop
one
down.
So these
ability,
are
and like every
additional
time
spells,
like
or
certain
just
They're
ones
points
that I
in the
can
game,
do?
Additional ones that you
item
can
will
learn.
evolve
As the spells
and
that you
grant
learn.
like more
Okay,
abilities.
so I have to prepare these. I thought these
Oh
were
no, no, no!
additional.
You have to select those. So like
Like it's not just
Those-
gonna be
all
stuck
these
with
spells
one, but
aren't
it's
in the
gonna be like
paladin
the like
spell
it's basically
these are
artifact
things that you get
kind
to
of
add
thing
to the
where
paladin
Yes,
spell list to
computer
choose
over there?
from.
But I have to have these
It doesn't
prepared.
have- it doesn't have
I don't think paladins have to prepare because you only
I
have
can-
like
I
a
can-
limited spell list.
Well,
unless Mike wants to put
what it
internet
said.
on the
I can
site.
just look it up on my
Well,
phone.
we can get internet on yours. That's no problem.
Spellcasting. Which one?
That might be useful
Preparing and
since I
casting
look up a lot of things. On
You have
this.
to catch one.
I don't know.
Spells, most successful.
But you
I
know what I'm
really-
saying, right? Like it's not gonna be like
Yeah.
You prepare the list of paladin spells.
axe, like that one axe that I have that does like 1d6 and I
Yeah.
can spin around it.
Right, right. So
Eventually
all
it'll
the
start
spells
with
that you choose are available.
and eventually it might
Unlike
grow
with a wizard,
bigger.
where they know like
Basically for mine, let me see.
30 spells, and each day or a
This is
druid,
gonna be
they know all the
OP.
druid spells, but they have to choose which
Okay.
ones
I
they know.
want a
Yeah. So what does that mean?
Oh yeah, every time
You
you
can tone
put
it down if it's
every,
okay.
I think
The
every
video,
long.
but
I'm not
take
sure. Let
away
me
the
read it
whole
real quick.
concept
Why is this?
behind it.
This is like
Effing
the
up
little-
So I do have to prepare them, but it's the same way with the. I
Because
know
that's the
them
best
all.
part
I
is,
just have to
like-
prepare.
Okay, so you chose like a legendary.
I think it works the same
You
as
can
a
change your
druid.
Is
list
it a
of prepared
homebrew
spells when you
legendary
finish
item or
one.
one from the actual game?
Oh, that's why there's nothing coming up on a spell list sheet. Okay, that makes sense now.
Okay.
But I still figured it would
That's
load probably
everything
all
it
the spells
does
that.
for that guy that owns it.
Well, yeah, but have you seen the paladin
I
spell
want
sheet?
something
Is it
similar
long? Is it long?
to that. Obviously
Let me
not.
go look at this paladin spell list.
That's what-
Is that how paladins work, Mike? They're like druids. They have all of the spells and they just prepare them every day.
Yes.
Early
Okay.
with
Yeah, they basically pray for them, like a cleric does.
So you don't pick spells like a warlock
Who we
or a
brought
sorcerer.
Asmodeus. Oh,
Paladin
okay.
spells.
So this is his
Yeah.
actual
Yeah,
weapon.
his actual weapon.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's
Oh,
if you were to put
okay.
all of these on a spell
You want to
sheet,
use
the
the
way
old
the spell
one.
sheet
Oh,
works.
yeah.
Yeah,
Especially
because that's why it
class.
doesn't do it. Okay,
Is
so
it
now,
easy to
now I
use?
know what it's doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you
level
do know you're a
3.
barbarian, right?
Yep.
While you're raging, you can't cast spells, right?
Right.
Okay.
That's why I said an idea of that,
Oh, okay.
not the whole thing.
Let's see. Insane.
Apply. So see, what's going to happen is it's going to come up and say, "Hey, you should have a
I
spell
really
sheet,"
like the
and then
first
I'm
part.
going to tell it to generate a spell
The
sheet, and it doesn't have anything to generate.
unholy,
from. So
critical
I'm just going to say no. We're not
What
going to
is the
generate a spell
critical
sheet
wound?
Okay.
I don't know.
for now.
Fighting off horrible.
I'll try to go back and do one later.
Grab blank one from another player or something.
Yeah.
Inflict critical.
We'll have to fix the headache.
Well, I took an acid.
Okay,
for it,
so have you got
it's
your
not-
stats yet on your point buy?
Did,
Bring the
but
copy over for
let
you.
me see if it'll pull out.
So just for funsies, Chuck, I rolled my stats just to see what I would have gotten, and I almost wanted to jump off a building
Why?
because I had an 18 and a 17.
Oh.
I was like, no! But I also had a 6 and a 9.
That would have been
See, I thought about
That's the thing
doing-
that I hate about point buy is I can't go lower than 8.
Milestone.
true.
Like I want my guy because like one of my guys thinks like
You
he
won't
doesn't
do the
shut up.
average.
Like he just says whatever he
I'll-
wants to say.
Probably
I'll
not.
allow you to, as long as you use your points
Since I
correctly, and you know
That's
the
all
system
set,
and how
right.
it works with the adding and.
Well, that's the thing. Point buy doesn't allow you to go above a certain starting value anyway.
You're doing milestone advancement. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's right.
Okay.
So I do get it.
So
Okay,
What
so
do you think?
race.
Okay,
Your
I have
goalie.
no idea what this
I
crap
don't know
is.
what that
Do you
does,
know
but,
that yet?
like an effect on critical.
You know her background yet?
Yeah, soldier.
Pretty generic.
Soldier. Oh, you gotta be a soldier.
Oh, do you really want to go with those names?
All right, what gaming set do you want? You want dice, cards, 3D
I can change it
game?
later.
Okay, so
Yeah,
here's what I
I mean,
can
if
do.
you just
to
want
give
We can
you-
do Triumph and
Oh, we're gonna have
Treachery.
fun. I have 3D anything.
We'll just do it.
Okay, alright, so.
We're gonna just be playing cards.
But I really
all the
like
time.
Well, it's dice.
the idea of leveling it up.
3 Dragon Onion.
Technically, it's a card game.
What about
You just use
when
dice
you
to play
kill
it.
a
in the game.
guy?
Oh, okay.
It's basically soul kind
It's
of gets
basically
sucked
three-card
into the
poker.
Oh,
weapon,
okay.
and
Okay,
like you gain
um,
temporary hit points equals
All right, so
like a guy.
did you say you have done your point buy?
Tiefling?
Yes.
Mhm.
You start off,
What are your stats?
Okay.
and like as your weapon
Yeah,
gains more souls from killing things.
Are we ever gonna
That's
get like
without
plus
the-
ones to them?
without
Yes,
the
I'm gonna give plus ones to like you know when
Tell me if
the
this
like they're
succeeds,
not
'cause
magic,
I
they're not
can't
considered
remember.
magic items yet,
Right.
but they have
I want to say
abilities
I put
Okay.
strength at
for weapons.
15,
But you know like when the monk's
I can't remember
fist,
what
like in the
was it
actual thing,
Goliath
gain the
gives you
ability
plus
of the
two?
magic
So you
property.
would set it
Yeah.
at 14.
Is when I'll
assuming.
give everything the magical plus one property for
Yeah, I mean,
whatever
that's-
things you have.
Okay.
Yeah, that
let's
should
see.
be it.
It might be
Uh,
something.
And
yeah,
then
that
we'll start
looks
getting
like
like
a
plus
full
ones
point.
to it because like I don't
I
want
don't know. I've
to
never
be
done
stuck
that.
with a weapon that's always gonna be
Yeah.
baseline.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
No,
when you
so like every time
go
when it levels
above
up
12,
again,
it starts
you'll
taking
go up to a
multiple points
plus
to get
2.
1 point.
Okay.
Just-
And then like
just-
eventually you get to the plus 3.
Like
and
so,
I might even
when
make
you set it
Yeah,
at
yeah,
13,
the only one doing the
anything
weapon
anything like that
but I
takes
think
2
he
of
might be
your
doing something.
spendable points to
I can
gain
give
1
you
point.
even more
instead.
if I feel like it.
Okay.
And then whatever class.
Depending on what power she gets, she kind of wanted to do the same thing with like a plus one, you know, being
I was just wanna say,
having
when
spell
let
save
me go above
DCs and like
15 on
attacks
the
and stuff like
original
that.
Right, yeah, that's
Says
as high as
it's
it
wanna
plus
have
two.
it.
Oh, well,
15 is the
Not-
most you can buy.
Because I
Protect
put
it
so I
that
put
way.
it at 15.
Yeah,
but
no,
with the
there'll be
since I
times
got
plus
two,
1
I'd
weapons and
probably
plus
put
2
it
weapons
at
eventually
14.
as
Unless
we
you
go
wanted
on.
it to be 17.
But if
Like
you
when
talk
your
about
character
the
would normally
actual
unlock
16 would
plus
have-
1
Yeah, but you
weapons
could
like
take
in
a
the actual
feat at
campaign
4th level,
It'll
is
It
when
gives
you'll
you
go
plus one
when you
strength,
go to that
and it
then
would raise your
plus 2
modifier and
plus
give you whatever
3.
that feat does.
Alright.
That's-
Okay.
I mean, if you, it's just a different
Yeah,
way to
no,
think about
that's-
it.
And also,
But I'm
if
saying,
there's
it
something
depends on what
like
you
really
want to
cool
do.
and
So
awesome,
17
Yeah,
strength?
it's
That like once I start learning
What's
your
your dex?
characters, I can make like special things like, hey, if
Again,
this
this is
character
with
ever
all the
does this,
benefits
this
of
thing
being
can
a
level up.
Okay.
half of half
But I don't know like what your characters do yet, so I haven't been able to figure out advancement
And then
points for
you
your
need
characters
to
yet.
Yeah.
Select your proficiencies.
Come here, Seth.
What?
I don't know what all you had in mind for them.
But do you like yours, or you want to kind of tweak it a little bit more? Or?
I'll think about it based off of that here
Okay, there we go.
in a second.
You may
Because I wasn't sure the
15,
guidelines we were
13,
going with, so I wasn't
Well,
sure
scroll
where.
down
You
so you
can
see the
pretty,
totals.
as I said, you can come up with what you can
That's the half
homebrew
elf,
your
right?
own one if
This
you
is
want.
as a half elf, yeah.
Okay.
And
So-
like hers was that
Okay,
I
so
was that it
13,
could see
you have
like
a-
anyone's greatest
You
desire
don't have a
every
dex
time,
bonus,
but
you
I
have a
kind of
con
tweaked
bonus,
a little
right?
bit where
I
she
do have a
still
plus
liked
one
it
So you have
and did what
14.
she wanted.
Intelligence, 10.
But like you can come up with your own stuff.
10,
Okay.
Charisma.
He changed it like late that night, and I was like, let's
It's a
talk
low,
more.
nice low paladin charisma. I like it.
Like if
No,
you
because I
wanted
wanted
your
that. I
weapon
wanted
to
that
benefit
20
off your
starting
rage.
charisma so bad, so I don't have to
We
buy
can do
into
something
it
like
later.
that.
Why you can't get it?
I know you can't get to 18.
No.
Oh,
The highest you
wow.
can get is 16.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you get to 17
You can get to
technically.
17 if you have a
17,
plus 2. Yeah.
Okay, so there's that. What are your
I'm gonna
proficiencies?
take
what
human
this thing was.
variant.
Again,
They
it's
work
gonna
together.
differ
Or just go to the go to the book. Well, it already. Well, I already got your athletics and intimidation and figure.
From
it is.
Goliath?
What warlock?
Athletics from Goliath and intimidation from Vengeance.
Okay.
What do you get to pick as a? Well, actually, pick your back. Well, no, those are figured in from soldiers. Sorry.
Okay.
So yeah, you already got soldiers.
Do
So.
you have intimidation?
I just need to do
Well,
think you get
here's
two
a
more
deal
from
I
the
can
list.
make with
You
you.
can pick
Wes,
up another one from
if everyone
her,
agrees.
background.
We can do
I'll point by. It's fine.
we do a roll,
Basically,
but you only get one roll on your hit die when you level up, and you have to take the roll.
Probably that.
I can't take the average.
No, if you roll for stats, because sometimes you can get like you can have someone that has like 3
I've never
18s,
done a warlock.
Yeah, no.
oh wait, so
Which
we can
makes-
roll for stats, but we have to roll for health too.
but everyone has to agree. That's the thing. We're not.
You want to roll for stats and roll for health?
I mean, I'm fine with rolling for health,
I'm
but
totally down with that.
that fits my character. character because I don't.
Yes, but if you roll for health, you only get one roll and you have to take it.
That's fine. I don't care about Constitution.
Yeah, I do.
Man,
Thank
like-
you.
Like, let's
I'm the only barbarian that doesn't care about Constitution.
Why?
let's modify the rules.
Because if I die, it doesn't matter. That's the whole point.
Proficiency.
I just like rolling the dice.
Are these or what I
Very
get?
true.
Choose 2
Or-
from
Then what you
athletics,
what you
insights,
get
and
to
My
add-
generic
They have
dice
athletics and
is
intimidation.
that
Add
I'm
2 spells.
a knight immortal warrior who's been resurrected
Persuasion
many times over the
and-
millennia for whenever he's
Insight.
needed. And
Persuasion
she happened
insight.
to come across me
Just
and
saying,
resurrected
I got the
me and we
persuasion
started
covered if
adventuring
you want to
together.
take something else.
But if you die
Yeah, but I
the
don't
first
know you
couple
right now.
levels, then your
Well,
character's
yeah, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
from a
Sure.
meta standpoint.
Well, the only
I mean,
other thing
it
is
happens.
medicine and
Okay.
religion, anyways.
I mean, religion. We
Unless
don't have a
that's the
cleric.
knife's ability that you get it.
It's very few and far between that religion comes into play.
I mean, I'm,
Yeah.
okay. What kind of armor do you have?
What is considered heavy armor?
Starting items.
Alright, now
Yeah,
this
chain-
will be the
plate
raw. What you
and
just
like
will be the raw
heavy,
stat.
like full
Any
chainmail.
bonuses
But not
that
like
you get
medium armor, right? It's just
for,
heavy armor.
like
So
Yes,
it's
but
like
you
light.
also don't get the
Your
benefit
bonus
from
stat
your
will be added to it.
unarmored,
See, do
Here.
you have a
Defense.
shield?
So
Yes.
you know,
Right.
charisma, you'd have
if you
six.
don't.
Just a regular
I
shield.
just, it said,
Well,
But
it
like
only
hide-
shows a regular shield.
That's
It won't let me, like,
not
accidentally-
leather.
that's all. Unless you have a
That's
magical
the
shield,
only
it's
one
not
that
plus
makes
half.
Just
So
heavy
Yeah,
armor.
okay.
Yeah.
Martial
And
weapons
it
with
doesn't lock,
longsword.
so you can
okay.
So you
change
shot on a
it,
longsword.
Yeah,
you can kind of
shield.
experiment with it. Warlock, the charisma's your primary.
But I like
Yes,
point
that's
by
the-
so like
the-
people
you
can't
want
be
that
like
one
super
on the
broken
side?
or super
The highest you can
underpowered.
get with point by is a 16 with the, well, you can
Oh,
get
that's
to a
when you just
17
make
with the
everything
plus
you're
two,
doing
but-
overpowered.
And then you have to have wisdom for spells, right?
Oh, that trust me.
Or no.
Everything.
Warlocks
Warriors
use charisma.
Okay.
I've semi
I think I'm
tweaked
right on
the
that.
starting.
Warlocks
You
use
wanna do
charisma
this?
for casting only.
Yes.
You have
Or
any
you want
explorers
to look at
back?
this before I mess with it?
It depends on if we're doing
And-
roll or point by.
And a
We're
holy
doing
symbol.
point by.
Point
Which-
by.
I thought we were going to agree or not.
Oh yeah, I wanted to agree.
Oh.
So if everyone wants to agree for rolling for stats, we can, but then you have to do the whole rolling.
Well, now I don't remember what my numbers are, so I'm going to roll really terribly if I roll it.
Yeah, that's why everyone wants to reroll again.
I
I'm
like
good with point by.
I like
Yeah, I'm
point by
fine
if
with
I've
that.
already picked my character. I like rolling if I don't know what I'm going to play. Because that way I can roll like a 20 on Dex and go, looks like I'm playing a Dex character.
All right. Your background gives you 10
Alright,
starting
cool.
gold
So we'll
pieces,
keep
right?
with point by.
My
Easiest way to
background?
do
Are
it.
you buying anything extra? Or
Well, I can't
so if we don't
afford anything.
if we don't
extra
spend
than
the extra
that.
200 gold,
You get to keep it.
we get to keep it. Okay. So you've got 200 gold pieces, unless you want to buy
I don't
any
really
other
need
starting.
Is
pieces.
that a
Your
good
decks
thing
are
extra for
something
starting
back
level?
in
I mean, that's generally that's either you get all the starting equipment or you get X amount of gold to buy it with. So
Well, I'm giving
Since we're
everyone
level
starting
three,
equipment plus 200 gold.
And I've got a
I threw all my starting equipment
away. So
What?
I threw all my starting
I was
equipment
like, I
away.
just kind of want to be,
That's
I guess,
your call.
smart.
Well, the thing is,
And,
well, I mean, like the weapons and
you know,
everything,
like,
because I can't have a rapier and a scimitar unless I get the feet. So
I
Is it
don't
I just got 2 scimitars.
What?
Intelligence. What's a
Two
warlock secondary?
scimitars?
I have no idea.
You don't have to deal with
I've never done a
medium or
warlock.
anything.
Yes, College of Swords gives me the.
I was like, I'm going to put
Gives me
random
the
numbers in
2 weapon
places. I
fighting.
don't know.
Oh,
Wisdom
fine,
and
okay.
charisma. Looks
I can do 2
like-
weapon fighting or duelist. And I was
think
like,
all of
I can't ever
her
unless I take the I can't ever get
spells,
proficiency in shields as a bard
DCs
Yeah.
are either
Based
charisma
off
or
of
wisdom.
charisma.
unless I take the Shieldmaster feat, which I'm not going to do. So I
Wisdom
Yeah,
and
so
charisma.
wisdom also you want pretty good.
figured it'd be a lot better to just.
You're like, 12?
And it goes along with my
I would
character.
max
Just
out charisma and
completely.
wisdom
Try
probably.
a 14 for now, because the 15 is not really going to help you.
And it's based off of your background.
And plus you get 2,
starting amount.
For
Yeah,
wisdom,
background,
it'd be a
I think Soldier has
16
like 10 gold pieces.
Wisdom at 14.
Yeah, it's,
No,
and you
you're
can make
feats
3
and stuff.
stats 14 and 3 stats 10.
I would try to get your constitution
Yeah.
at least to a 12 so you get some bonus HP.
Equipment.
Yeah,
And
10
remember,
so you got 202. You're not going to buy
You're
anything
allowing
else.
feats, right?
Yeah, feats are
So
allowed.
200
Okay,
gold
so
pieces.
the feat that
And 210 is not going to buy me anything that's
Get you
going to help
an
me
extra.
out more than what my starting
Right.
equipment
I
is.
mean, I had to buy weapons
no,
because
there's
my class
another one
doesn't
in
start with the
here.
weapons that my
Where are the feats at?
archetype gives me proficiency with.
But feats are like, I think, what is it, level 4? You
Okay.
get your
Let's see, now you got
first
your paladin class
ability
features.
modifier,
Let's see
which
if
is
you
when
have to
can
pick
choose your
anything
abilities
here.
or feat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't
Oh,
know
the
where they
Angela
are
fighting
here.
style you want.
Defense.
There are more class feats in the Xander's guide if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Yes.
The
It's
feats
over
are racial in Xanathar's.
Racial, yeah, yeah.
there. Right.
The human one's pretty good. Like, you can learn new proficiencies with
Yeah.
the feat, which is kind of nice.
There it is.
Okay, background. Do you want to roll your background?
Yeah, okay, so you'll...
Or have you
Oh,
picked the
this
ones
This is
that...
the
I
one
think
that I
picked
think
it,
you're going to
just to make it make sense with my
probably want with your
story.
spells, because you will have fire spells. Plus it increases your charisma by 1. And then you can reroll 1 on any fire damage die.
Did you want to roll what you were when you were a soldier?
That's-
Pretty good.
yeah, that's
and then
actually-
you
also
were.
when you cast a spell, you get
Oh, I didn't know
a
you could do
sheath
that.
of flame if somebody's attacking you.
Okay.
I mean, it just
So
to
it's really good
for your
plus
start,
1.
like just to build
So you can
backstory.
max your charisma to 15.
doesn't matter. It doesn't give you
plus
anything.
2 to 17. Take the feat at
And
level
then,
4.
yeah,
and you're
and then
at
it'll
Yeah,
be
but let me
18
do-
anyway. Yep.
Because it would
Okay.
only
That's
make
solid.
sense with being a Goliath.
Yeah, that's a pretty good
Really,
idea.
infantry would only make
Yours
sense.
infantryman? Okay.
Yeah, infantry is the only thing that would
All
make
right. So,
sense.
which personality
I
trait
mean,
did you pick?
I would make strength and dex 10.
10. Yeah. I did not have a penalty.
You know what?
So you guys get as far as I would hope you get on the first
Make it
session.
fun.
You guys
Plus
should
1
hit
on
level.
decent
4 by the
wisdom and
second
really good
section.
charisma, which is what you need.
1. Always polite and respectful. That's not fun.
Okay. Well, usually what I do with these is like I roll it and like, all right, could I role play that? Do I want to role play that? And then if not, I'll either roll again or pick one.
Yeah, you can pick all yours if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually use the roll because if I look at all of them, I'm like, yeah, I don't really
Did you
like
have
any
a
of these. Let me
particular
see
background?
what fate says and then see
In mind?
what I think about it
figured
after
you
that.
did, 'cause
See,
they're
I also
about
like will look
skills.
at them and then I'll like, because technically you
Well,
can
that's-
also
I
make
crafted-
your own backstory.
I crafted my backstory
That's
using
all
some of the ones.
Yeah,
so
so you
This
can
is
take
what I
other
was like
ones.
a paladin.
I can stare down a hellhound on
Yeah,
function. Sure.
because I mean, being paladin, I would have to almost.
Whoops.
All right. What about ideal?
Haunted one.
I almost went with that.
What is the what?
Just because it was cool.
The Curse of Strahd background, haunted one.
Haunted one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're basically Van Helsing.
There's,
What, and
there's
like
crap hunting you.
In the hexblade?
Which
or
is
the-
like basically probably
in the
trying to
warlock
look
section?
for
No, it's a back-
No, it's a background.
It's a background from the Curse of
From the Curse
Strahd
of Strahd
book.
campaign.
or whatever it
And
is.
basically, you have like holy water and stakes, and like your background is that you were Van Helsing.
That's pretty cool.
Ideal, we're going with might.
You're evil.
Hmm?
You're evil.
Well,
Well, you don't have to be evil on that one.
It's a pretty evil ideal.
chaotic good. I mean,
That's not bad.
It's not
Yeah,
chaotic
you don't
evil.
want her to be scary.
Chaotic has nothing to do with good and evil. It just has to do with following the law. All right, Bond.
He doesn't have to be lawful good.
I'm not saying that he has to be.
but might is. Man, just.
In life is in
trying to go
war, the
with my.
stronger force wins.
That's what my thing is. So I chose that one on Gundar.
That's what I'm
Which-
just
which,
trying to make
which
it make
oath
sense
did
in
you
my
go with?
background. Vengeance.
It works.
It fits with vengeance.
Yeah.
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 It fits with conquest even better.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
What is up with you in this Why do you play a
Not like
conquest
she-
paladin?
Because I don't want to play a paladin.
5th edition paladins are not the paladins of old. That's what I've got to say.
Oh no, I mean I just don't want to play a plate wearer.
4.
Shield.
Yeah.
4 for Bond.
Yep.
Okay.
You don't have to have a shield. You can do the two hand, the two.
Yeah, I could be a ret pally, but I don't want to be a ret
False
pally either.
identity.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Okay.
You get a skill, you get sleight of hand.
Wait, that-
She
Dang
isn't
it.
really pleasure.
Turns it on
She's
button.
actually pain.
Right, that's what it's going to turn out. They're actually the reverse of what they think they are.
Have you gotten that yet?
Uh-uh.
Good, because you need that.
Okay.
Okay.
And a flaw.
I guess you can go through all that. And choose that if you want to.
Okay, so that one seems fun to roll for.
And you can do random.
Everything's here.
That one doesn't.
That sucks.
That doesn't fit with your
Oh,
other
you're
thing
doing-
you
you're doing-
picked.
you're doing-
Although that one thing that you can't stare down without flinching, that is kind of funny.
Yeah.
That one.
Give me a big baddie.
Orcus.
Because that flaw is the monstrous enemy we faced in battle still leaves me quivering with fear.
But yeah,
The
his.
question is, does that fit with my backstory, do you think? With what I've told you
None
already?
of these
I mean,
ideals.
everybody's got that one
Yeah,
thing in their
everything can
backstory.
have a fear.
Yeah.
You have to pick.
But the thing is, his personality trait is I can stare down a hellhound without flinching.
Well, it's not a hellhound though. That is-
Yeah, it's that one. That one thing. I think that's actually pretty good.
Yeah. We can go with it.
You figure out
We'll
what it
run
is.
with
What do I want to give you?
it. Monstrous enemy. So,
Who's got the Dungeon Master Guide? And figure out an
oh
enemy
Lord,
word.
Michael, give him the one that I bought you.
Barbarian.
Mike,
Mm-hmm.
where's the book that I
Make it up.
that I got you for Christmas?
What?
Make it up a holder.
Right over there beside him.
The big bad.
Oh,
Book of Monsters.
Dome of
these.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you have
What's your
I don't guess so.
soul item for his game.
Necklace.
You don't have to. That's just
To
to
have
kind
a
of
name
help
or is it just a
you
necklace?
Create
create the
Uh,
personality for your
Like, is it
character.
a gold necklace, a ruby necklace?
Flowing silver necklace.
It's a role playing aid. It has no.
Oh.
There's no benefits.
A vampire. Vampire lord.
Vampire lord specifically.
Yes.
We are a motley crew.
If you were afraid of a
Warlock,
vampire
a
spawn,
paladin,
that'd be pretty
A
bad.
wizard,
What?
a bard, and a barbarian.
Oh yeah.
That is a motley crew. If there was one.
There was ever a pirate crew. There you go.
Yeah.
The token
There's
paladin.
only one crew member so far.
He's not a crew member anymore.
He is a crew member.
No, I'm still a crew member.
Oh, I thought you.
I'm
Okay.
just simply am not probably not going to be a tiefling. After we finish yours, I'm going to go in and
Fake this
dicker
whatever
around with the
God
stats, see if I
is.
can make them how I like it.
Yep.
But it makes sense, like, just that aloof. Well, no cat. See, actually, the way I want him to be. No, a cat. Not the aloof cat, but just the asshole cat. That's
Beast.
Campaign when I
You wanna
finish
be
up.
beast.
And you wouldn't want to throw her
Yeah.
in the boat. You wouldn't throw her your best friend.
Completely homebrew.
Huh?
So you wouldn't want to overthrow your best friend.
What do you mean?
You said you asked me if you
I'm
could
like-
take the boat over, like
I'm
first
work on
thing
the
when you
whole
sat
thing.
down.
Oh yeah, I did. Oh yeah, that's right. He is a pretty good buddy of mine.
He's your best friend.
But the other one,
Yeah, the other one, the first mate right now.
I'll kill the shit out of him.
Yeah, you don't like him. Like he's like your rival.
Well, it actually makes sense. He's a human because that's who pretty much genocided my family was humans. So, I think that's everything.
Is that really it already?
Yeah,
That was quick.
Yeah, you mean the level 3 character is pretty easy to create.
that's why this shit is great, man. You don't ever have a chance having a companion, do you?
Probably not.
Brian was asking what classes we had.
When's he gonna have
All right.
time to
So
play
your
with us again?
dude, how old?
He'll be in and out when he can.
Yeah.
So we're gonna. The way I want to do it is he's gonna
30.
flop
How
in,
old are
in and
you?
out of planes.
Oh, you said the age.
Height.
Like humans. Yeah.
8 foot.
So you guys could just be heading, all of a sudden you just come across him as he was like showering, and you're
Wait.
like, oh, hey.
Yeah.
But he jumps in and out of planes without him
350.
being able to control
At
it.
least if you're 8 feet tall.
Yeah, 3.
8 feet tall and strong, probably more than that.
400. Just run to 400 with it.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know weights of people that are
Yeah.
like 8 feet
Think
tall,
about
like
think about like
fully built muscle people.
remember the dude, the wrestler. Remember Big Show? He was like 7'2". I mean,
Yeah.
granted, he had some belly on him, but I
Are you
mean,
sticking with Tiefling?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
You just having fun typing that sentence out. We have
Alignment.
cat good.
Okay.
Your faith was Trifarion.
Well, it doesn't really mean
Hair.
anything.
None.
So
Yeah.
Eyes.
Black.
Should be it.
Skin. Gray.
Did you pick spells?
Predetermined.
I'm gonna try to make sure. I'm gonna
I'm
try to.
looking for it.
Which you can
No
still
one
do the
knows
character
I'm a
sheet
Goliath.
Before picking spells.
Ah,
And then
yeah.
They
write
always know
them.
you're a
You
Goliath.
can actually,
Try to hide the fact that you're a Goliath.
Oh, we need to do hit points. Are you gonna roll or are you taking the...
No, I'm taking that.
Alright, so what's your hit dice?
Those.
10.
D12 or D10.
D10, so that's... Start
6 plus 8.
You
6
start
plus
at-
2 is 8.
Start at 12.
Oh, that's cool.
28.
Yeah, that's
so
where the
8,
already
16...
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
28.
learned. I was like, wait, I didn't know those.
known.
Hey, what level did we start off in your campaign? 1? How did we...
Light and Sacred Flame.
3-man.
Where that comes from.
That stupid bug thing at level 1.
These are all the ones I can pick from.
And okay?
Yeah.
These
I mean, they're
are.
not, they don't really have that much.
Yeah, but a level 1
Your
character.
cantrip.
Oh yeah, I raged until like no damage.
How do you know?
And then those are your first level.
Yeah, I think that's
So those
it.
are the
You
spells
are.
you pick.
It's
Or
what
set.
you get.
You have to
Third
add your
level, you get
backstory and all
two
that kind
I
of
feel like
What's
28
What's your name?
is not a lot.
Well, this
And
is still
then
first
Magnet.
level.
Well, it's because you took
don't
the...
need to level
It's
up.
because you took the...
Oh.
Huh?
It's because you took the... You took the median. You didn't get a...
Good.
How do we level up from
Yeah.
here?
Which would have made it
well,
higher.
Manus levels?
But I mean, the odds of getting better than that are lower than.
Well, how I
That's
said
50-50.
you can roll once.
And then
Well,
just-
50-50, you get the
Third.
same or higher.
You can roll.
Well, that's-
and you get
yeah.
2 rolls basically, or you can take the median.
And yeah, the
You
What
can
determines the
roll twice.
reroll?
will be that.
Well, you can roll, and if you don't like it, you can roll again, but you have to take the second one.
So you get two.
Like yours
So
is.
if you roll a 3, you can re-roll it, but if you get a 1, you have to take it.
Yeah.
Were there some that we needed for?
What's your name?
I would suggest
Didn't you want this one?
Goliath's names.
That one.
I mean, isn't that what you do, Wes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put them in there.
Goliath name generator.
Beat Gundar Jr. Gundar Jr. Gundar
Whoa!
Jr.
These are way cooler than your name, Chuck.
Well, no, it's because
What do you mean?
it's because all
There's 3 of them.
Goliaths have 3 names that they go by, and
Yeah, my character
They
didn't
have
do
their-
that because he never actually was part of a tribe.
they have
Yeah.
their birth name, tribe name, and their nickname.
I think you should be Vegavith Food Finder Agu Ulananthi.
I love it.
Oh my god.
I get the name. Yeah,
Or you could be Thopath Tree Dream Agu Ulagani.
yeah.
I had a name in here. The
Gundar was never part of a tribe, so that's why
Or
he
you,
is.
or you could be Tholig Goat Runner Ogaliati.
Goat Runner.
These middle names are great. Ooh, that one's cool. Thunder Jumper.
What?
Read all right.
River Smasher. Yeah,
Sweet splashes and
yeah, pretty much.
Well, no, my nickname got changed after
Look at them all.
after I got chosen.
Oh, this is definitely your guy's middle name. Smart Chaser.
Dick. No, my guy's name should be Stone Mountain.
That's really good.
He is unmovable.
Well, that doesn't work for the middle name.
Why
I
not?
guess, well, because it's like I guess technically it's kind of it's almost like a virtue name. It's like an ideal name almost. Bear Chaser.
All right, you ready? I got the name.
Yeah.
Uthal,
You gotta spell that.
Uthal,
Uthal.
armor wearer.
Armor wearer?
Yeah. Thuliagi.
Makes sense, 'cause-
Thul.
Yeah, Goliaths
That's
usually don't wear armor.
IAGA.
metal skin.
There you go.
So did you start off as like a normal fighter, and then because you found the gods, is when they gave you the paladin abilities, which makes sense, is because Goliaths are never paladins.
Exactly.
That makes 10 times more sense.
That's how it's.
Okay.
Just make sure we got everything that.
You know, like once you get that full like plate, like goldish looking armor, everyone's gonna look at you really weird.
Like they're not, but just regular chainmail.
I mean, he's a vengeance paladin. He probably is gonna get black armor. Let's
Ryan
be
thinks
honest.
the Goliath Paladin is an awesome idea.
All right, so I'm gonna
I think the only thing that might have topped it would have been the Tiefling.
What?
A Tiefling Paladin.
Tiefling Oathbreaker Paladin sworn to Tiamat.
I wanted to make at one point I wanted to make a barbarian gnome.
Well, the 3 that were
That would be a really weird barbarian because you couldn't use a two-handed weapon.
the 3 that were
You could.
opposites was
Tiffany played one.
half
Disadvantage
elf.
with the weapon though.
It's Urvada.
No, you just have you basically use a long sword, but versatile.
Right, but that's still not a two-handed weapon.
The other one I was thinking about
It is
was
for
half,
a gnome.
half orc
Yeah.
paladin.
Which you got where she could use a bonus action to do an additional bite attack against her opponent. Things got crazy. She would finish off boss fights with a bite.
You just rip out its
Just,
jugular.
use her weapons to climb up their torso and then just bite into their throat and rip their throat out.
What was this?
This is Tiffany's gnome barbarian.
But if I were to play a gnome barbarian, I would choose to play a dex barbarian with 1 point in the fighter class.
You obviously need that.
Oh man.
So you get the dual wield ability, the dual fighter, so you can have 2 rapiers and be able to attack with both of them as a rage barbarian.
I'm gonna need to save up some money so I can get played as soon as possible.
Good luck with that.
That's pretty cool.
You make play now.
Or you can just kill a paladin and takes plate.
It'd still have to be made though, because the Goliath can't wear normal paladin's armor.
Right.
Find magic plate armor, which is will just fit you. Good luck with that.
That's cool.
Then the thing is killing the thing with the magic plate armor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there will be bad guys you guys will not be able to beat, and we'll have to find
What
other
is the
ways to beat
other than obviously
than just
our
combat? I mean, you could try to do it by combat. I won't recommend it.
Other than our obvious ones that we start with, what is the rarity of magic items in this world?
The same as rarity.
Same as- okay.
Every other one.
There, but rare.
Yeah, they're there. They're not like obsolete. But like I was told, there's just not magic shops that plenty about.
Brian's thinking dwarf cleric or elf thief.
So our token normal person.
Token normal person. Yep.
Maybe Brian might play in this campaign.
I could do a cleric would be easier to say with the way his, like if he does his backstory to be like a god could just take him in and out of like.
That's what you should.
Or as an affliction as a thief, you know, he's right in the middle of about to fall off the perfect dice and
but you can look them.
That could be too.
so he pops into us and he's like, damn, not again.
Doesn't find us.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to tell him that of what his thing does if he can't play regularly.
Yeah.
That he will occasionally pop in and out of planes, even while here.
There's
That's
It's,
what-
it's homebrew setting, right?
Yeah.
Your own thing. It's not like Faerun or any.
No, it's homebrew. It's all
Two
homebrew.
more cantrips and
So,
four more.
That's his nat one rolls.
Between second and first level.
No, that's just yeah, well, that could be, but that's just like his because he's
now?
can only come like
Yeah.
maybe
Two
once
cantrips.
once
Yeah.
a month,
So.
and I can't
Two.
like because
That's
Wes had to
Atlas.
deal for
And then when you pick two out of
a,
those.
a couple that played with us. That was just like so hard, like try to get because like at one point we started in a city and then they left.
Yeah, I was gonna say we just
And then we all ventured all the way down here, and then they came back, like the next session, and then he had to figure out a way to get them from here to where we are, which technically in the world of D&D would be impossible to figure out where we were, but he had to do it. That's why I'm just doing this whole, the guy is going to phase in and out of planes, because I mean...
Just to be able to do.
okay.
Because that's the best way to describe it, like, hey, at the end of the
Get
session,
another one.
you guys look around, and the guy, let's say the guy's name is Buddy, Buddy's gone. And
Even
the next session he comes back, it's like, hey, you guys are exploring, all of a sudden you find Buddy just upside down in a tree.
even better, even a better
If you
way
want
to
that.
fit it to any backstory is
You can
his
make
magic
changes.
item
Let you
is synced
touch stuff.
in interplanar is synced into interplanar
like, minor
travel. I can't. I did say that.
I'm just gonna like the way this is gonna work is
Yeah.
fine. Which could actually allow him to make a
This
character
one?
based off that, which could be even better.
What is override score do?
Overrides the modifier.
Whoa!
Oh,
What?
So yeah, that was really good.
That's definitely not what you want to do.
I told him your backstory
Stop.
should include a curse or gift, depending on how you want it
Oh my
to
god.
be.
Now I've messed it
Where
up.
occasionally, with no warning, your character jumps planes and teleports suddenly.
I can do it
That's
to
how
myself
you
or
come
we
about
Oh,
both
what have I
work.
done? What have I done?
do -3. Do -3
What's he trying to do?
because it should override it.
So in D&D Beyond, I tried to hit the override score. Oh, it's what it's setting it to. Okay. Never
What are you
mind.
trying to do?
For hit points?
No, for total
No,
score.
For total score.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just put over.
I was trying to override my wisdom down to a 6.
And so he put like -6 or something.
But then I realized that won't give me any extra points to spend, so it's kind
No,
of...
no.
That's pretty themey.
He likes that idea. He said he'll write it up and send it. He'll send it to me and I'll forward it to
Alright, cool.
to you.
She doesn't control everyone.
Because that's the
Or
best.
I can give him your email and he
Yeah,
can
you
send
can
it
give me my email too if you want. But yeah, that's the best way I can describe a person that will randomly appear in and out of parties without trying to do too much work. Because I also don't like it when someone has to sit there
What's your
forever until
email,
you go
Chuck?
and find it.
Mm.
Spencer, SPENCERUTI@hotmail.com.
Can I get that up? Yeah, I can. Sweet.
And it really works with these
Hotmail.com.
at hotmail.com. And it really works with people's like artifacts. Did you send him like all the details of what he needs, like the soul item, how he came to a pirate ship, and all that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's it.
I didn't tell him about the bonded item.
Yeah, tell him about the bonded item. That it gets one magical ability. He can
Yeah.
talk. He can text me or if you would like to try to figure out what it does.
No, I think I'll just stay at Tiefling.
Stay Tiefling? Okay.
Yeah, I think I've bought into it at this point.
And then you get that automatically once per one.
I cannot wait. If
I figured
I know
that
it'll
would
be a while.
Way
But once
more
I get
aloof
full
asshole.
play,
Yeah.
my AC would be a 23 on ranged attacks.
Plus 3.
I had a 0 on acrobatic.
Want to be at 20?
Well, it's a 19 now.
Well,
21.
plate changes to, I think it's like what, like six, I think it's 16 plus
Yeah, I get to.
dex of, or it's like 18 plus
Oh, I think it.
dex of 2 or something
I know it
like
would
that.
give me a +2 from where I'm at now because it's chain, something else, and then plate.
Oh, look it up. You can look it up in there. What it is.
Yeah, so it's chain scale and then chain scale breastplate and then half plate. No, that's
What does
chain,
plate,
splint, and then plate.
what does plate give you?
Plate gives me 18. Chain gives me 16.
Yeah, so 18 plus 2.
No, you
Plus
don't get
my shield.
You don't get +2. It's heavy. You don't get any dex mod.
I don't get any dex mod.
You don't get
so
any
it's
dex
just
mod
18 plus 2, so that's 20 still. If you actually carry a shield.
Yeah, I did carry a shield. I have a longsword shield. And
So it'd
then
be 20, and then 22 with against range.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I said, right?
And you said 23.
I
So I was
know.
trying to figure out how you got that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it'd be 22 against range. That's cool.
Because
He has
that's
a
my
little
magic
artifact.
Cool.
The flowing
Blind item counts as an attack.
metal
Yes.
that's in it.
Gives you
Because
AC
it's going to
range.
be ridiculously powerful.
Plus 2 AC against range
That's
and,
cool.
and magic.
That's
It'll
cool.
It makes
actually
perfect
flow
sense.
out
I
and
just
co-
wanted to make
and
sure I was
catch
telling
it.
him
Oh, that's
right.
neat. I don't know a whole bunch about mine except that.
I was like, hey,
Did you read?
No,
No,
you're
no,
fine.
I just took
He's
it.
like-
Read the
on the
paragraph
side,
about
so
where we go find the citrus.
So I ended up
You
getting
go find
tied with
what?
Brian.
Where we go
instead
find
of
the
me.
instrument.
And
It's
then
near the
he
end.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Well, he has like a specific
Yeah.
idea for
Yeah.
how we want our characters
That
to
had
go together.
messed
So it's
me
like, I don't
up.
know what to like click on.
Got a cream that had
Yeah,
old
no,
hag.
you're fine. I mean, you were
I
doing
We were
use
trying to
like
figure out how it would
spells
work,
to, like,
but yeah,
control
there's a
Yeah, that
jet,
makes sense.
like
jet
my entire
gem in the
personality
middle,
is based
which is
on
what
my
houses
ability to
my
charm
soul.
people. So I'm like,
The-
just get
That's
all of
cool.
those.
The necklace itself is liquid flowing silver,
Oh, cool.
so it'll actually melt, form a shield. The gem levitates in place, try to catch whatever's incoming, and then reform
So we're
into my
playing
necklace.
this game Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
When are we playing this?
Next Friday.
Next
So not this coming Friday,
But I was just to say, do we want a session one this week, or do we want to do my game?
That's up to you guys. I'm game for either one. I will have a.
I certainly wouldn't mind a little bit of
I
the
I
extra
like
prep time.
seriously need to know
Yeah, I think
what
she's
Mike's
done.
wife is, so
Nope.
I'm gonna like vote your campaign just this week.
No, yeah. It's,
But I'll play either one. When
I still
I
like
would
the
say there's a
idea.
good chance you're not going to find out yet.
I still like the idea of
just like poof and disappear.
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
Brian
keeping
play
on
this
track
week.
with where we're at, so nothing gets thrown
I can
off.
find out.
So your campaign.
Because if
and
Brian
then
can
his
play
next
this
week.
Friday, or
Okay.
ask which Friday works better. This
Oh
Friday. or
yeah,
next
that's a
Friday.
good point.
Extended it somehow.
And then we'll go off that one.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I have the Mac
Yeah, I bought the
Fiormita
membership, so I've got
Citron.
unlimited.
Oh, very nice.
Is my soul item. It's the one that can
I mean,
cast
it's
cure
like-
wounds.
I did the DM
It
with
can
it on
cast
Switch
cure
to player
wounds,
to
not
the
even cure
benefit of the
red
DM stuff. It's
Yeah,
not
cast cure
really
wounds.
all that great.
Wow.
Really?
So I'm gonna drop it down to the player.
So
I
walk up to you, I play some music, and I go, be healed.
I was like, done.
The characters on the Hercules show, it was
Hercules.
pain and torture.
No,
What were they?
I don't remember.
The little demons you know?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
One was pain. I won't remember what the other one was.
It was agony,
It was something like that.
pain and agony.
Google it. Just every time I think of that cartoon, I think somebody dial IXII.
Love that movie.
Did you say
Feral
we can?
Pain and
Tiefling.
panic.
Variant
That's what it was.
Tiefling?
Yeah, dude. so-
Variant Feral Tiefling?
Yeah, variant tiefling's pretty good.
I like how you're.
No, I'm not gonna dig
I like
into that.
the whole.
And
And I could actually have the hag.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
easy
I
to
was
talk
like,
about.
no,
I think
no.
Although she gave it to us willingly.
Yeah, she
We
did.
didn't take it from her.
Yeah, you didn't take it from her.
She straight up stabbed me in the chest, though.
She's like,
Not to change your as to not change your like setting and everything. Could you give me
So was I supposed
One
to check
who
to see if
captured
Brian
me
could play
to
Friday?
use
Sure.
as or not captured me but recruited me as a beast of war?
So
and
we're
the two who
doing
we
Chuck's
were
Friday?
fighting against.
If Brian can play, yeah.
So it doesn't
Okay.
change up your setting very
Apparently,
much.
I need
what
to
do you
go buy
about
a
who we're
Monopoly
fighting
board.
against?
You can do what?
If
Like my
it's
associates I asked her to work Wednesday because I had to work this morning on my day off. And she said, yeah, if you bring me $100 in Monopoly money, I'm like, oh, you think I won't be a smartass?
Against the elves, or if the elves have
So
any
like, time to buy the Monopoly board.
I won't have you fight against the dwarf because you won't like dwarves. Then the captain's a dwarf.
I also need dwarves to make my armor.
Yeah.
What's
I
Barney
mean,
going
like
to be?
human smiths would make huge suits of armor. I mean,
Oh yeah.
they wouldn't have a problem with it. They just might suck at it.
You're a Goliath paladin.
Yeah.
Might stay away from you.
Well, what is that supposed to mean? Stay away from the Goliath.
Your Goliath doesn't care how evil I am. His might. One wrong step and mush.
Just don't. I mean, I'm chaotic good, so it's not lawful.
Yeah.
That is the biggest thing I like about the change in this game is that they made paladins not have to be lawful good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
we're
lawful evil.
lawful
I mean, you
evil,
could always
so-
be lawful evil, but then you just have to be evil all the time.
I don't even know. I'm
He's
pretty
okay
sure
with
that I'm
life
just
when he gets
neutral.
back.
I don't
Okay.
even know what my alignment would be. I'm pretty sure I'm just like I don't care.
I'm assuming chaotic good
You're
is
just neutral.
more-
You just do whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm just like,
whatever has to be done for the order. That's
a little bit of
Yeah,
Jack
just-
Sparrow. A little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I was told we had to be lawful evil, so I couldn't just kill anyone I wanted to kill. And I was like, well,
Well, that's what lawful evil is almost.
No,
Yeah,
they have a set guidelines to follow.
Lawful evil has order associated with it and plan things out.
Yeah, it's like a devil.
Lawful evil
A lot of devils are
is
lawful
actually the more scary evil because you don't realize they're evil.
That's what I said. Nobody knows we're evil. We're just very lawful people.
Except for the paladin that probably has sense
I
evil.
played a lawful evil monk through a
Oh,
campaign.
look.
And
Things
even
with
the
horns
DM
detect
thought
evil.
that I was running a new character that every now and then kind of
Oh,
dipped
look,
into the
a
dark
dead
side.
Goliath paladin that tried to mess with 3 tieflings.
But when we got
Not
deep
arguing
into
that,
it,
that's
the
why
campaign
I'm
never finished,
concerned
and we
about
got
this
deep
party.
into it. I said, well, have you
So
noticed that
when we find
everybody
out
that
who let
rolled
y'all
in
on the boat,
has
he's
died?
probably gonna get his head
And
cut
he's
off.
like,
not gonna be super happy about
yeah,
that.
I've got my hit list.
Yeah.
But
Why?
I planned it out, and I wait until they're at their
Because
weakest
apparently
moment.
my character seduced someone to get on the boat.
So
So Tia, what would you like your dagger to do? You don't have to base it off his character if you don't want to.
basically, I stole the
What would
statue.
you like personally? Because I want you to like
So-
your item.
When I went to get on
It
the
would be
ship
cool
when I ran
if it
away.
had some of the same characteristics of the eye.
The
Like,
ship's captain
could do
demanded payment for
something
passage.
like that.
The only thing
but
I
I'm
had
not
was the
sure how it would
statue,
work. Like, she'd
which I
have
had
to, like,
stolen,
wave it in
and that's
front
why I
of
was
him,
running away to
or-
get on the boat. So I paid my passage on the boat with the
Or
thing
if I
that I
could
stole.
steal health, maybe, if I stab someone with it.
Nice.
Like, get temporary health.
Well, that's what I did with
points from
his. So
other
if you
people.
kill someone, you gain. We could change yours if you want to.
I'm not sure what I'm going to do with mine yet.
Yeah,
Still.
because what I did with his is like when you kill something, its soul got drained into the weapon, and then it gave you temporary hit points equal to your hit die.
The only thing bad about that is for me, I'd have to get, like, right up on top of someone to do it. And
What
I'm
are
like,
you
if,
again?
She's
a warlock.
Oh, warlock.
So I'm like, if I'm already low on health, it's probably not a good idea to be like, I'm gonna run up there and stab you. I don't know.
What could we do with yours?
It could totally give me
He's got a pretty
wings.
cool idea.
Like this
randomly.
College of Swords
Like
guy.
maybe I could have the
This
ability
thing
to
is
fly
awesome,
every now
like-
and then. That would be pretty cool.
So when I hit with a weapon attack, I can spin one of my
What
bonus
about
action dice
if
to do
it
one of
works
these
to
three
be able to
things.
be reattached to your horn
And,
for
like,
temporary?
I can do extra damage.
Like
so,
you
like,
could place it
everyone
back and
5
it would
feet,
form, and then
do
that
the
would like,
AoE.
give you more
I can,
power at that moment for a little while.
Do damage and then push them away, and then like reappear next to them.
That's fine.
Or I can roll, do the damage, and then the result of my Bardic Inspiration die roll adds to my AC.
Adds to your AC.
He's already made this.
How did you get that?
Well, I only have 3 Bardic Inspiration dice right now, so it's not like I can do it all.
Yeah, I know, but how did my board not get that?
Because you're not College of Swords.
But that wasn't an option when I was making mine.
That's because the book wasn't out when you were making it.
Awesome.
Cheating. What's that, Bard of Swords?
Yeah, College of Swords, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know if that's his Bonham because that's just my thing. He can add another feature to it of his own.
Yeah.
Yeah, just when I take the
But I thought
attack
that was
action,
pretty cool.
I automatically
Yeah.
get 10 feet added to my movement.
Of Unbidden Journeys, which has the ability to translocating, but often misjumps, and occasionally acts of its own volition.
Yeah, I didn't like that part, so I was like, I gotta be able to make it where I can do it whenever I want if I feel like it.
shaped like an eye. On the back has a square button to operate a veteran eye facing myself and push the button.
I mean, they're usually at least.
Sometimes it works.
I mean, I would assume that a lower.
You can at least
like every now
I mean, I would
and
assume a
then,
lower level paladins is
maybe if she,
probably
because
somewhere
it's
between a
it's like
buckler
a
and a tower.
ceremonial dagger.
Like a
What
healer.
if she like cuts herself with it and it gives her some ability?
But I would assume that
Like,
lower,
I can
probably
cast
wouldn't have a
another
tower
spell
shield yet, I
or
would assume.
do something really powerful.
Just thinking
I got
as
a
a
better
Goliath,
idea. You
I
cut
think
someone
would
else
make
and it
sense.
gets you.
You might actually have a tower, but it would still just be a heater for you.
You can do that if you cut someone and you find out
that is
they're
awesome.
like-
You have a tower
It's
shield
like
to
a little
anyone
minion.
else.
You know, like if she bleeds and like puts the blood on the ground or something,
Tower
it can make a little
tower
minion
shield's
for a certain amount of
4.5,
time.
5 feet, but it still
Yeah.
leaves like
I can
2
do that.
feet.
Because
of
our
me.
god has that ability. Like, he does that. So I'm like, that would be pretty cool.
That's funny. We're just talking. My Goliath.
Why don't your dagger be able to turn into a little minion?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, we'll start with that. Your dagger can turn into a little minion for a set amount of time, and then it'll revert back to the dagger.
Okay.
Because you don't need the dagger to cast spells, right?
No.
No.
Okay,
It
so
has
you want to do that? Because I can work with that to do better.
That's cool. Yeah. Like, the horn that I was thinking was that it's like purple and black colored, like basically like stone. So maybe the little demon is like a little stone golem or
Stone
something.
imp or something.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good ability.
That's kind of cool.
Let's figure out what it's gonna be.
we were just talking about my Goliath and how his shield would work. I think we settled on. I have a normal tower shield, but it's a human's tower shield.
So it's just a heater shield.
So
Nice.
Where are all the bad guys in this?
They're in the monster manual.
Wrong book! I need the monster manual. I was like trying to
There is a,
find it.
There is a, I don't think it's really a bug. I think it was an oversight with the D&D Beyond. If you're playing a wizard, if you print the character sheet, it only prints the spells that you have prepared, not all the spells in your
Oh wow.
book.
here, someone hold this shield for me.
But I mean, if you use it to play online with a device, you can access your spell book and see all your spells
Right.
in the play screen, but it doesn't print them all. It only prints the prepared spells.
Is that what your character
They
looks like?
said that they're aware of it.
I mean, she literally wears like almost no clothing. So,
Yeah, so that one works.
Yeah.
And are planning to fix it in the next update, which would be within the next quarter.
Makes 2 slam attacks.
Slam attacks just means you're punching and you get a modifier.
Yeah, but if you would like some other one, I can do that.
Ooh, Splint is much more affordable
Yes.
It's also much more
Is that
crappy.
little koala thing?
than plate.
Yeah, but at third level, you're supposed to have crappy
plus
stuff.
more.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
what
just
were you trying to talk about trying to get?
Do what?
I don't know, what were you asking, trying to get?
No, I just said Splint's a lot more affordable. It says 200, but I'm assuming it's probably going to be a little more expensive for a Goliath.
That's for a medium creature.
Hey, and I do have
You
200.
you are a medium creature.
And I do have 200 gold.
You are.
Let's, if you don't mind,
I'm
jump
just gonna
over
buy
to my
4
character.
potions.
Oh, I want to give
Push
you.
it, push it, push it, push it.
Subtract 200 of that gold and throw in that splint mail.
It's split just 200.
Priest of Thumas, specializing in wisdom and knowledge,
Put you there.
specializing in languages and healing.
Because that's 17.
His character is a priest.
I get how much 20 of that?
That's good.
Good question.
It's gonna be interesting.
That's gonna be
17.
fun.
Because the
Considering
Plus
Brian is
plus
like
defense.
sober over the top.
Yeah, plus defense.
the defense fighter, you get +1 AC
Yeah.
when you're wearing armor.
That's a large contract.
So, yep. That's why you got 20. Oh, yeah. It's right there.
Yeah.
I should have just looked at the math.
17 to
What is a 3-dragon anti-set?
It's like a specialized card set.
Card set. yeah.
Okay, so it's like different than cards, but basically cards.
I like how I'm like, I can do all of our characters. and you're like, hey, draw this giant, like, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
I totally want that now.
I'm like, I don't know if I can do
That
that.
sounded awesome. I started thinking, I was like, just in the clouds.
I read that and I was like,
It's Franklin in the sky with diamonds.
I was like, I want to be the storm.
I was just sitting here thinking, like, oh
You
my god.
are.
Oh man, see,
I'm like, dang it,
if I had
Brian.
old stats, that's what I would have gotten.
lightning bolts, his
So
fangs.
sad.
Nah,
A
that's,
I was
16,
when I
a
told
13,
people
a 16,
I can
a
draw,
10,
and
an
then they're
11,
like,
and a
oh, can you
15.
do this? And they hand me a photograph of like an actual person, and I'm like, no. But I can make you look like a comic character. That's about it.
Last thing is like, whenever you watch Chrono, I hate seeing the fan art. I was like, how do you people do this? Like,
Yeah, it makes me sick. I
like
have
the
to
people
watch
who
all
just
of them.
draw, but the stuff that you're like, you've got a really nice art tablet that you drew that with. If you drew it in a week.
Do you draw at all, or do you just paint?
I mean, I do. I'm just not
Or do
very
you
good at
just
draw. I can't
paint?
draw people.
No, some people can like only draw, and
Brian
then
can
other
make
people
it
can
this
only
coming
paint.
Friday.
Hey.
This Friday? Okay, so
Whatever.
it looks like we're playing yours.
looks like
I
we're
understand
playing mine. Dun, dun, dun.
I can't help
No,
myself. I'm
hopefully my equipment request at work goes through and I'll be getting an iPad
7
Pro.
p.m.
Yeah.
And then I'll have a tablet to draw on.
I've never done anything like with electronic drawing at all. Hi.
Like when I was drawing the map, Mike, for y'all's campaign, that when we play the house, I drew that on someone's iPad Pro at work,
No, that's too powerful.
and it was so easy. Am I the only person that took just like a regular magic item as their special
Yeah.
item?
A what?
Well,
Magic
I
item?
kind of did. I mean, mine's not even a magic item. It's just a mundane item.
Yeah. My brain wasn't really working when I was like, what could I do? I was like, well, it makes sense if I'm a bard that my soul would probably be stored in my instrument, so.
I allowed everyone full creative control over what their item was going to be.
I'm just curious on seeing how they upgrade. Is it like every level or every milestone that they do it, or is it like is it just
Whenever I feel
You don't know.
Yeah, that's,
Come on, Chuck, that was the right answer there.
You don't. Your item never upgrades. Everyone else does.
no.
Because you asked them.
Mine kind of self-upgrades. Just saying.
Yeah, his kind of does, so his might not upgrade
Mine- yeah.
as well as your guys', because his is a little
Yeah,
bit
it
more
should not,
powerful.
because it kind of automatic. Its property. Basically, it enhances something that already improves as I level anyway. So each time I level, it's going to get a little bit better anyway.
Was
There's
that
reason
what
why I
I
did
figured?
it, because I was like, well, this will also make that a little bit easy for Chuck, because it's like self-improving.
I figure with mine, Chuck, you can either, you could make it learn more spells or let it cast spells at higher levels or, something like that.
There's tons of things I can do.
Mine's easy.
Will you hand me the book?
It can go more on either way. It can go to physical. Mine could do anything.
Alright, does anyone have a monster manual? Because this one has a lot of stuff, but I'm looking for something in particular.
Well, that's not going to have your in particulars in it, because that's all different stuff.
Oh, wait, that's your sheet.
But it's gonna have what
Some of y'all will appreciate this. My gnome's name is Landry Sparklegem of the Cackle Clan.
You know what would make it better?
Randy's.
Turns
Same
out he has a cousin named Caspo who's a great adventurer.
Ah.
What would make it better
Hello.
is if he had the
Hey.
Tickle Belly Nomad background.
Really no, man.
I don't think you're supposed to
Okay.
be in here.
Oh, it wants to be in here. I just got mad at you.
This is so
Is that
loud.
He sprayed one of Michael's boxes
Hey, Chuck.
earlier.
Big
Oh my God.
blue sofa.
I thought that was a girl cat.
To the side of the street. Sure.
He's the guy, I think.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I thought it was a guy for a really long time, and then they told me it was
He
a female.
definitely
Be a variant
sprayed
tiefling.
something earlier,
Okay.
which is a male.
What is a very
Yeah,
tiefling?
that's what I was thinking.
Basically gets rid of the
Charisma.
spells.
And the charisma and gives them
No,
Okay,
gives me-
alright,
still keep
yeah,
the
we'll get that.
charisma.
Yeah, I've got several young strong
I thought those
backs
were
here.
That's there's a feral one that.
Oh, the
that
feral
has
gives you the
dexterity.
strength, yeah.
Yeah.
My,
But there's
wife,
another
my wife
variant?
has a request
Yeah.
when we
Do you want to
finish.
be the feral
If
one?
y'all can help me
No.
get the big blue sofa that's in the den out to the street because she just bought us a new sofa.
Oh, nice.
How torn up is your old sofa?
I so want to like pick this cat up.
I mean, it's
so huge.
Well used.
it's well used. I mean, it still has a little bit of service in it, but it's well worn.
Okay, because mine is like ripping.
You're just typing in your spells into your adventure.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Since we're just talking about Brian, wondering
That's
what
what
he's
you
doing.
get.
Oh, that's cool.
He and I've been trying to get
Awesome.
together all week.
You get a closet.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. A tiny little demon, tiny little fiend. That's the best one I can find.
What's it called?
Closet.
A closet.
So I just need to write down all of his little
Quasit.
abilities.
Wait, so
I
thought you were a Celestial Warlock.
Is not a multi.
Yeah, can I not have that as one?
it would be weird.
What?
It fits.
I made a pact with him.
I think I can just print that out for you.
Okay.
What? What wanted to fit?
I mean, if she's a
Celestials
Celestial
are-
Warlock, why would she have a fiend? This is
Celestials
familiar.
are good aligned technically, but
Oh,
then
she's
again-
a select. Okay, I need that back then.
well, technically she's still not.
Well, I heard a warlock.
I mean, technically speaking, you
I
could be
am
a Celestial
evil.
Warlock that has an evil god as your patron, as your pack patron.
Which is what I am.
Right,
But you wouldn't have a demon
but
or a fiend.
yeah, because they're not. They're not technically celestial. They're
Just give her an angel.
abyssal.
that'd be pretty funny.
She just gets a deva
Can I make one?
or whatever that thing that
And I'm just
Keo
hiding
and
behind
Scanner
her.
kept turning
That's
into.
Basically, Chuck, I trade all of my spells for a pair of wings.
I didn't see the last Critical Role yet.
What does the
seen
feral
all
one do?
Are you talking about
I
the
don't
last
know.
campaign?
Yeah, the
or-
last
That would
episode.
be more
Oh
sense.
my god!
Well, really, the only reason I want it is
Can I make a
because
change to my character?
Did you see the fight?
it makes me
Or
look
did
more
you see the
demon-like
wrap-up?
as this one. The feral
I
I
one
those
saw
last two.
just gives me
episode 1 and
dexterity.
2.
I
I
don't
just
have
haven't seen
dexterity.
any of
That's
episode
strength.
3 yet.
So you haven't seen
Gives
episode
me
3?
dexterity.
Yeah, I watched
Do
the
you
first
have
half of
flying
it up to
speed
the
or
break,
just
and then went to bed, and I watched the rest of it
I haven't
yesterday.
watched the
That's my
rest of it. I
walking
watched it
speed.
to the break.
It's 30.
I've had to
Oh,
go into
God.
work at
Cover
What do you
off the
do?
ground.
5
Switch out
a.m.
my
for
long
If I
like the
choose
last
to.
3 days, so that wasn't
Which is
happening.
starting gear.
So you lose your ability to have cast spells.
Pretty much. But I also look more
Changing
demon-like
it to
because
a
I get
flail.
goat legs, cloven hoofs, horns, fangs, and wings.
Do you just want to just die when you walk into a town?
You dang right.
It'll make sense. Like, he.
Alright, I will allow that one.
Goat legs.
Goat legs. Goat legs and cloven hoofs.
That won't be a problem at all.
Don't
He's gonna
see
have
things.
wings.
So you literally look like a demon.
Yeah.
You don't look like a.
I look like a devil.
You don't look like an old school.
No.
You know, like 10,000 years ago, demons and humans got it on, and now
Like,
we have
if the
tieflings.
backstory
I look like
is-
maybe like 10 years ago, a demon and a human.
You're like maybe your dad was a Balrog and your mom was a human.
Like, man, I'm new to this whole evolution
No,
thing.
it's almost like his dad was a Balrog and his mom was a lesser Balrog.
You have no human-looking
Demon.
characters about yourself.
His mom was a tiefling.
Alright, here's a better one. You make animated armor, so it doesn't have multi-attack.
You said it definitely has multi-attack?
Yeah, definitely has multi-attack.
Which she just makes like a little teeny anime.
Yeah, see animated armor.
I like it.
So she basically has like a World of Warcraft pet.
Yeah. I mean, it's the best thing I come up with at the moment. If you're fine with that.
I love it.
It's a whirling dervish.
It could just be a little, like, evil-looking set of armor. That'd be
Every
cool.
time she summons it, I'm gonna call it Derby.
Derby. Your character would.
So
How
it's
many times are you
an,
going to say oops in this campaign?
Could just
None.
still look like the Overlord.
You can
Yeah.
use it one.
Okay,
Actually,
he's
I'll
gonna
give
say
it.
Luke, he's gonna say,
It's the exact same stats that has.
What, this?
Yeah, it
Okay.
has the exact same stats. But you can only use it once a day.
Okay.
Even when y'all revive me from being almost
So,
dead because I triggered
it's an
a trap
animated
that was
armor,
about
but
to
it
kill
looks
me.
like that.
First thing I'm gonna say when I wake up.
Okay.
Looks like what?
it looks like demon armor.
Yeah.
As I said, it's gonna look evil.
But it actually has multi-attack. I'm giving it multi-attack, but she only uses it once a day.
That's what you should get is the demon armor. You should try to find the like the cursed item demon armor.
Me?
Yeah. I mean, I
That's
can't wait.
horrible! Once you put it on, you can never take it off.
Whatever.
This.
It's called a curse.
Well, he might find plate armor, and it just might so happen to be demon armor if he decides to put it on.
Does it fit a Goliath? Then
It
yes,
will.
I will probably put it on.
It will eventually. Once you attain
The first campaign's gonna be so fun.
Demon armor. Let's see.
Someone could die.
Oh, that's neat.
Probably gonna be me, because everybody else is evil.
No.
I'm not evil.
I was like, I'm not evil either. I'm
not
literally
evil
just a
either.
pirate.
Much.
Depending on who you ask.
It's all a matter of perspective. To me, I'm not evil at all.
It depends
People
on
who
how
get in my way are.
It depends on how his guidelines follow.
He needs to just tell you
Oh,
like
son of a bitch.
his backstory because
What about
it's
my
insane.
I'll tell Chuck my backstory later.
Yeah,
Alright,
you
here comes
can
Chuck.
text later.
Yeah,
Oh, not Chuck, sorry.
I thought he was gonna have already
Here
said
he
it to
comes.
you.
That's me.
There he is.
Walking into town.
Everyone runs from you. No shop owner will talk to you.
I don't have to have them talk to me.
That's what I'm for.
Why do you think I
Send
walk
in
down
the
with a
naked
cute
girl.
woman?
I can disguise though.
Whose
Okay,
name
normal
is
people.
Pleasure?
Mm.
You still going with that name?
Apparently, yeah.
I mean, she can change it. I don't care. I just thought it was funny. Because, like,
No
tieflings can
clothes
name
on,
themselves after ideals. Like, why not?
Doesn't mean that's the name she'll give normal people.
Normal.
She might just be Becca sometimes.
It's whatever you want me to be, baby.
A tiefling named Becca. Now that's a story Bart could write about.
I'm just gonna flip flop y'all's names all the time.
I know, right?
Hey, pain. I mean, pleasure.
Right. I'm assuming my weapon's going to have the mace
What if pain is your pleasure?
qualification.
Supposed to
If
keep
you
me
Or
honest,
the
you
maul.
can find pleasure in
Really?
pain.
Maul, yeah.
She's like, I can do that
What is Grey Hammer?
The maul basically is the great hammer. 2d6 smashing bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that one.
You don't want an axe?
No, he wants to pound stuff into gelatin.
I'm not sure about
I just
it yet. I'll
swapped
let
out
you know,
my
though.
my longsword for a flail.
You can
So
add
now
the. You can
Goliath
have it
with-
be.
a giant shield and a flail.
You know the Dwarven axe or
That was a
Dwarven
nasty weapon.
thing of throwing
Yeah.
that it returns to you.
How does dual wielding work? Like, I know there's a feat that lets you add something to
So-
something, but
Technically speaking, any character can wield
Can
two
dual
weapons.
wield.
right.
But when you attack with your offhand,
You don't get your ability bonus.
you don't get, and then both weapons do have to be light.
Okay.
There's the dual wielding feat, which gets rid of the light restriction
For both weapons.
for both.
I thought it was just for the main hand
Nope.
earlier, but
Both
yeah, it's for
weapons.
both.
But you can still not dual wield two-handed weapons.
Right, because they're still called two-handed weapons.
Two-handed weapons, right?
Even if you're strong enough to do it, it
But
doesn't work.
What's the
This
thing? It's
is
not a
your
question
campaign.
of, but it's not a
This
question of
is where we can
strength.
fix things.
This is where
Yeah.
we can make things right.
Well, that's the thing. It's not a question of strength that you can't wield two
Yes, it
weapons.
is.
It's a no. It's a
Everything's a question of strength.
no. It's a question
It's a
of.
question of the physics of how the weapon's used
Yeah.
because of its size.
I mean,
D&D.
you think about a great axe. That like for a
Because
Goliath-sized
science.
person, the haft of a great axe is 8 feet long.
Yeah, but I just buy a human-sized great axe, which still does the exact same thing, and then I dual wield it.
Yeah, except a human-sized great axe for you is just a regular battle axe, so it does battle axe damage.
That's not how this works, Wes.
Is how that
Human
works.
in each hand, and each human
I'm sorry.
has a two-handed axe. Then what would it be?
You'd have to get the dual wielder feat, and then the Travenballer feat, where you have improved improvised weapons.
I'm okay with this.
Does Goliath get any feats?
So the thing that I've
Hopefully they come
realized
with two.
is all of the really cool stuff that you want to do only happens in campaigns that you run and you let other people do it. And then when you play as a player, you're like, oh, I really want to do these things. The DM's like, nah, it's not really going to happen. And you're like, okay, fine.
You know, crap.
Yeah, but this is my campaign. If you have a really cool idea, I might incorporate
And
it.
you're right, yeah.
I might be more lenient.
When do
So did
Goliath paladins
Seth
get
already
feats?
ask you for a ring of
Everybody
psychic
gets feats
resistance
or has the option
Yeah,
to
I
take a
mean,
feat
that
at 4,
already.
12, 16, and
Are
19.
you up there?
But that's also when you have your ability score increases. So.
He's gonna be a giant bat creature.
Wait, which
I'm a
berserker
zealot.
class are you? A
And,
zealot?
yeah, the Xanathar's guy. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, Zealot Barbarian's pretty
They're pretty
dumb.
neat.
I thought you were gonna go with the spirit one.
I was gonna go with the. I was gonna be a pirate, but then we were talking about like backstory and stuff and being resurrected, and I was like, oh man, the Zealot one would be so cool. So that's what we went with.
Yeah, because they kind of don't.
Yeah, because
die.
at the end of it, you basically get the ability to keep fighting through death until you die.
Because this one of those things, as long as you don't take the actual death.
As long as my rage doesn't end before I get healed.
Well, if you took actual death, I still think you die.
What is actual death?
Double your.
Oh,
HP
yeah.
max.
I don't think I can come back from that.
But that's cool. As long as your rage is going and some bad stuff happens, like somebody could just heal you.
Yeah, that's why I thought that was real cool.
Alright, I think I'm done.
But see, that's the other bad thing too. Is I guess technically that you need to. Well, no, you would just sit at 0, and something would just need to do your hit point max to actually kill you, and you still make death saving throws.
Right.
Would you want your
What happens if you
weapon-
hit your 3 death saving throws?
Because of
You
how
die?
your character works, would you want your weapon
hold
to
on.
give you the half-orc racial ability?
I thought about some kind of healing.
Well, no, the half-orc is like, if you were to be reduced to below 0 hit points, you reduce to 1 instead for 1 time.
Right, just one time.
But it's 1 time for long rest.
Yeah,
Which came in super useful for me like a million times.
yeah, it did.
Would you like that to be your bonded item ability? Since that would fit your character?
Let me look at these magic weapons, since Mike has everything unlocked. Because I was looking at them earlier and it was like locked. Locked.
Yeah, I got all the stuff.
Because there were some really cool ones. but it's
Uncommon
like
level
locked.
or lower to start off. If you're going to choose a magical item. If you want to homebrew it, it can be better.
Well, that's not how it works.
What?
The rage beyond death. It's if you would die.
Wow.
So
Raging.
when you get reduced to 0 hit points, it doesn't knock you unconscious. You still make death saving throws, and you still suffer the normal effects of taking damage while at 0 hit points, which means you get hit in melee, you fail 2 death saving throws type
Right.
thing. However, if you would die due to failing death saving throws, you don't die until your rage ends, and you only die then if you still have 0 hit points.
Yes, but
So that's pretty stupid.
That's amazing.
Of course, it's not until level 14, so
Yeah.
don't die until level 14.
If I do that, we have a contingency plan. I just have to hit level 5.
I mean, she has to hit level 5?
She has to hit level 5, and then we're good until level 14.
What is the components for the resurrect spell?
For
I don't know.
resurrect or revivify.
Whatever
Revivify.
Sounds like you're looking at the wrong person.
Revivify is the 300 GP diamond.
Is that the one you're talking about?
I guess so. But she doesn't need any components to resurrect me.
I was like, I need to find
As
a
a
diamond
zealot.
now.
Oh, is that what it says? You don't have to have
Yeah, that's
components?
level 3.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Javelin of backbiting.
Okay, so you're not like breaking the game via backstory, it's just everything will work out via backstory by what you chose in the game.
Right.
Okay.
Our backstory is kind of intertwined with the choices that we made.
Yeah, well, that's perfectly fine. That makes perfect sense.
No, we're not adding anything with backstory, I guess.
That's-
ability-wise.
Because I didn't know that the
That's
zealots all
crazy.
the abilities.
Yeah.
So
And I think it was worse in the UA, and then they made it better, and then brought it out, which is weird. Because they changed the Storm Tempest one a lot.
Well, you know what I think they realize is it sounds really cool in the book, but how often are you going to utilize it?
That's why we're mostly thematic.
The Storm Tempest one.
The only character that didn't have to be res because of dying in combat on Critical Role was Grog.
Was Grog. Yeah.
Grog got res because he was dumb.
Was that when the soul?
Yeah, when
sword?
the sword killed him.
devoured his soul.
When Crown or not Crown Ren, that's from High Rollers. When Craven Edge
Craven
killed him.
Edge. Yeah, Craven Edge.
What does
I
heavy
seriously, I just know that is exactly what Shanta
What does
has.
heavy mean?
Like, I'm like,
In
she's
regards
gonna
to a
die.
weapon.
Two-handed. No, heavy means that a small creature has
Just may
disadvantage
become
wielding it.
someone else.
For the third time.
Which generally two-handed
If
weapons
you
are
do,
heavy.
oh, it's gonna suck for the party.
Well, I guess technically,
Hilarious.
bows have the heavy feature, but
Oh
they're
yeah, I
two-handed
will
as well,
give
so.
you this warning. If your weapon or if your item ever were to break, like completely shatter, your character is permanently dead no matter what.
Oh, that sucks.
So
See, that's why I asked you about my
Yes.
loot
No,
shattered.
your items are
convinced me to
incredibly
make
re-
my creature.
No, it's
So if my creature dies,
it will just revert back to the dagger.
You're
okay,
dead.
unless someone stomps on the dagger and breaks it.
No, all your magical soul items are incredibly like strong, but there are ways for it to break. Or if you go too far away from it, like if he were to drop his weapon and decide to sail across the sea, his soul would be too far. and it would
So
die.
all I need to do
Okay.
is find out, like he's got a weapon as things, and while we're on the ship, grab it and throw it into the ocean.
Right?
Well, he can just jump off and go get it.
that'd be pretty funny.
Sinks to the bottom of the sea.
But none of you know that your other people's souls are attached to their thing until they tell you. You just know that yours is.
Why would you ever
Yeah, I
tell
was about to
anyone?
say.
yeah. I'm gonna have to change mine because I mentioned that to somebody.
That's what I said. The captain knows about mine.
Yeah.
He was there. He's definitely gonna have to die now, so he doesn't tell anybody.
You can't just kill your captain because I
called
gave you a
mutiny.
DM roll.
It's called mutiny.
Is that
Yeah,
like
he
we
can.
can't just kill 20 guards to get in a room?
Well, no, his backstory is
Not without it having consequences.
him and the captain are like best friends, and because I told him this thing,
It
now
has
he can't be like,
consequences.
I just want to kill the guy because of this rule.
Well, as long as he's gonna keep my secret.
He says he's not evil now.
Ben's got a plan. Ben's got a plan.
Whether it's a good plan or not.
On Wes's face, he's like,
it's a really good plan. There's about 100 things that can happen. 99 of them are bad for
Well,
us.
see, here's there's one thing. Oh, I'm gonna tell you all this for 2 weeks. You can stew on it. There's one thing that could possibly happen that I don't think. Now you guys have played a lot of D&D, but I don't think you're gonna be thinking about this thing that I'm thinking about.
Now we got to think
Help
about
us
things
out.
that we normally wouldn't be thinking about. To think about.
Yeah.
is it diplomacy? Because I don't think it's going there.
That's all about diplomacy now.
But don't worry, you guys, all your guys' ideas and grand adventure and all that kind of stuff's gonna be like thrown out the window in like the first hour of gameplay. So.
Just like this is literally just a chance for me to kill you all.
Unless you railroad us, we can.
No, you come across the town. What do you do? And then just sit back. No idea. No, nothing.
I'm gonna go to the other town.
No, we're on the ship and it gets attacked by a crack, and he's like, "Ha!" And we're just like, "Oh,
Okay.
glad I really
Well,
enjoyed this character.
There goes.
Glad I had a cool concept."
The
These
entire
characters die
purpose of this
early. They're coming
campaign.
back in another campaign. I don't care. I was like, I will do the exact same.
Oh, yeah,
thing.
I may play this guy in like not with y'all, like somewhere else, because like I just love this guy's concept. Like he's a little bit of Jack Sparrow, he's a little bit of like Johnny Cash.
No, the entire purpose of this campaign is because Wes told me I couldn't do it with 2 hands. It's just so I can have him make a character and then kill him.
Oh, he's gonna kill me. I guarantee you, I die in the first session.
No.
That's why he said like 4 times someone's gonna die.
Yeah. Like you might as well say it, Wes. You're gonna die.
No.
Well, being the one person with heavy armor on the boat, I'm pretty sure the Goliath is gonna die. Oh no! I fell overboard. Glug 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 glug.
Yeah, because how long does it take to
But just
take
don't let
off?
the armor fill it with water.
How long does it take to take off heavy armor?
10
Yeah.
minutes?
Yeah, you can't hold your breath that long.
No.
You almost can.
He's just got to get enough of it.
Maybe I could take my helmet and leggings off or something, and then.
Do that.
No, man,
you guys
that air
have
bubble
no
might give
idea
you an
how these
extra-
soul items work either, too. Because there's so many extra like bonus things that go along with them.
I'm just
Just
hoping
bring
I'm
your
strong
supplies.
enough
Don't
to
know yet.
swim.
Tie yourself to your squire, right? And then the squire will get pulled over, and then tell him that if he wants to survive, he has to take your armor off within the time before you both
So
drown.
it only takes 5 minutes.
He can hold his breath that long, probably.
But the squire can't.
So it takes like 6 to 8 minutes.
Do you have a squire?
He gets halfway off,
I
and he
mean,
just cuts the rope to the squire.
I've
and
never
throws
played
it.
a paladin before, so. I
He
don't
does
know
not have a squire yet.
That could be a soul
What if
weapon.
they're both?
His soul weapon is a squire.
I mean, we could have might be his squire.
Oh man.
See, considering we're starting on the boat, my soul weapon would be armor, and that's just I can summon it and dismiss it at will.
This is like, as I was typing up my description and everything, I was like,
his is like
I
this
have
is like a thing that like
inadvertently become Taliesin Jaffe. What have I done?
It's like his is a necklace that like a little shield will pop out and like float around him and then go back. So that's what your armor would be like, something like on you that would form in the armor and then form back.
I like the idea of that. Just liquid flowing silver, just holding in the soul gem. Shields.
That'd be pretty dope.
So wait till people
So can
start
you, is that
dying.
like your reaction to do that?
It just does it automatically on ranged and magic attacks.
Yeah, he gets a +2 AC against ranged and magic attacks.
That's pretty freaking awesome.
You're not supposed to try and kill us.
Even melee magic attacks?
Anything like ranged and magic attacks is what I meant.
So,
It doesn't help him on AoEs.
well, no. It can't.
Armor class this.
It can't.
I'm not gonna try to kill you.
When he comes up,
If you
and
guys are,
shocking
like,
blasts
weak-
you, that's
Like when
it
you guys
doesn't
go through like let's say like a pyramid or something, you might want to check
I don't
for
have
traps.
shocking grasp.
Oh, okay.
no.
If I'm that close, I'm already in trouble.
I was about to say, at that point, I'm pretty sure I'm just bending over, picking him up, and throwing him.
You're bending over, going to pick me up, and I go poof.
No, if they
There you go.
shocking grasp is they get that close to you, you shocking grasp and you just run away.
How
True.
tall are you?
3 foot 2 inches.
I'm 8 foot tall. I can't wait till the party comparison.
You can't even like bend over far enough to pick them up.
I weigh 42 pounds.
And it's good.
Yeah, and then he casts a fireball to your face.
I think my character could pick you up.
I think anyone's
I think
character
any
could
of
pick
you
him
could pick me up.
up. Anyone could physically pick up like a little kid right now.
Yeah.
Why would you want to?
Because I'm so cute.
Because
Do you have like a ridiculous no mustache and everything?
Yes!
from his book,
Totally flamboyant.
taking a note from his book, having some little legging or
Harness?
harness welded onto my armor, and you just hook your feet in, and you can cast spells from on top of me.
So do what me and Franklin did?
Yeah, right? The Franklin cannon.
What's actually worked out?
The Gundar battle
No, because
tank.
you're going to charge into combat. No! I'm not doing that.
Yeah, but those things can't reach up there.
Until you fight
No!
smaller and it goes, oh, little thing.
Oh, thank you for bringing a snack to me.
That's just a recipe for you to get another Edendong on your face.
Who would ever do that?
That was funny.
No, that's one of those moments that will probably go down.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Campaigns
I
forever.
hand mage and lift this loincloth. I can't unsee that.
That's not a highlight. You need to go back and make it a highlight.
I do need to make that a highlight.
That's great.
They changed this.
So are you full on doing the Baylor looking thing? You got the wings and all?
Yeah, probably so.
Nice.
Full horns.
Oh yeah, big horns. Probably have a normal face. Not like, you know.
Which is slightly creepier than having like a He's
I will give you a concept. It's not going to be that horrible.
It's like a baby face in this like demon body.
Walk around the corner, just like a demon. Then you get up here and it's like
It's a little baby.
I'll be taking Happy Death Day all the time.
right? Yeah.
Baby.
That's when your nickname becomes Babyface.
Babyface. I just don't know about my weapon.
So everyone's good except for you.
Yeah, I just have to get backstory to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send you our.
You want me to write up a backstory?
Super
official?
long
Yeah,
backstory.
I'll get it to you.
Just have fun with it because I can pull coals and
I got
exploit
a
it.
bunch of rituals.
I never said that my parents died. They were just in prison.
I'll eventually read everyone's.
They died in prison. You just don't.
They probably did. I mean,
I mean, prisons, you know, they're not that bad.
I know his parents were tieflings. They're evil.
hey man, my parents just owned a textile shop, man. We just made cloth.
One way or
We were
another,
good
I
people.
see this for.
Hey, that you knew of.
That's all we did, man.
That you know of as a kid. You don't know what they did behind the door.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I'm pretty much done with my character. I just have to figure out what my soul thing is going to be.
Now, it doesn't have to be your weapon.
Yeah, I just don't know if I want it to be a weapon or not.
You've got a lot of headphones.
I shouldn't.
How much do you have?
I only have a +1 con.
What's your hit point?
Me too.
29.
Yeah, more than me.
What's your constitution?
2 plus
Oh, but you're a paladin, so you're
I
what,
didn't even look
D8
at mine.
or D10?
D10.
D10, yeah.
Well, you're a D12 to start off, so I'm at 12, so 13, and then you roll or take mins.
I think it's just men's.
Or the median,
Yeah.
which is like what, 7 or 8?
7.
7.
7 plus 1, so 8.
So 16 plus 13, 29. Yeah, that makes sense.
And I did the same thing. 28.
And you said we could decide each level, right?
Yeah, you can decide each level to roll or take them in. And you get 2 rolls.
I think I'll just take the median.
I like rolling. I did pretty well. I rolled like a 12 and an 11 on my first couple of
2
levels.
rolls makes it advantageous to roll over taking the median.
Yeah. Figure
Unless you double 1.
for starting out.
It's my luck.
Yeah.
I'll just get some points first.
Yeah, I'm going to take the median until she can revive me, and then after that.
Let's see if I just decided to roll my what I've gotten. A 1
That's,
on the reroll,
that's
a median.
Now remember, if you die multiple times a day,
I just did an 8
Yeah,
and a 9.
it's probably not going to work out.
I just did a 5 and an 8, but
That
I
would
already
suck.
took the medians.
My
I rolled
Stand
8
up,
and a
die,
9.
stand up, die.
because
stand
your
up.
character can cast the revive spell, but that counts as a spell slot. So if you only
Oh,
have
yeah.
like one of those spell slots, that's your spell slot
And
for the
a
day.
Yeah, but for the record, if
I rolled
he
the first
dies,
thing,
my
I'll probably
character's
take
like,
median
peace
from
out.
here on.
There's no reason for her to be there.
Your character's like, revive!
Right?
No, I'm
I think if he dies twice, I'm done.
Drag the body away.
That's why I'm hoping I can at least just tank everything and not get hit.
We'll get hit.
Yeah, you'll definitely get hit in melee. The thing does not protect you in melee.
Yeah, no, my
Oh, I know.
You still got
My
I still have a
cleric
20
has,
AC.
my cleric has gotten up to
pretty
a
dang
24 AC, and Mike's
Shielded
like,
armor.
shield
Mike's like, here's a
Shield armor
27,
and
defensive
28,
style.
defensive
37.
I mean, that's basically my hope is that
You never
you
did.
two will get all of the attention, and I'll just come in behind them and cut them off.
Did you read the Zealot's level 10 ability where everybody gets advantage on everything for 1 round?
Oh, nice.
All everything or all allies?
All allies, like not everything. Everybody that hears me
I'm just gonna let y'all get
gets
engaged and
advantage
then
on
go
it for 1 round.
burning hands.
I'm okay with that.
That's okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we're resistant to
We're
fire.
resistant to
Okay.
fire damage.
I am not.
So as long as we can pass our saving throws, we only take a quarter.
Guys, it's okay because I'm an evoker.
I was gonna say, are you Evok?
Yeah,
What does that do?
I can
Choose
meld
who-
the flame around you.
He can make it miss some people.
It gives you advantage on the saving throw, and if you save, it's like you have evasion. You don't take any damage.
Very nice.
Ooh.
I think you can just make it miss. Like you can just make it straight miss some
Not
people,
yet.
right?
Not yet.
Okay.
And so you get advantage on it. Nice.
Now the problem is with so many people, the first couple fights might either be super underwhelming or super overwhelming until I can gauge how to do 7 people.
She'd be like, oh my god, it's not dying.
So,
You do what I do in my campaign. I think they hit
So
it.
what are the
It's
what are
dead.
the odds of your coworker making it?
I've
through?
done that before. I'm not gonna lie. I've also done the opposite. Somebody did something really pretty cool and was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be the killing blow,"
Yeah.
because that was just cool.
Or just solved a really long turn one.
I started recording health one fight, and I was like, that one's dead already, but they haven't done anything to these in like 3 rounds. Okay, well, let me just fix that. Let me just fix that.
I was saying I did bring a card game. People would like the
For what now?
card
Oh
game.
man, I meant to bring that Rick and Morty game, and I
It's called
thought that
Cthulhu's
helped.
Vault. It's a creative storytelling game set in the world of H.P. Lovecraft. It's for 3 to 6
That's
players.
disturbing.
Yeah, I love
I'm not gonna lie.
I love Cthulhu games, man. I love.
You know, I've never
Lovecraft.
played in a Cthulhu role playing game.
Really,
What?
Never
That'd be
have.
fun.
Call of Cthulhu is super fun.
Yeah, I mean, I've wanted to.
It's just
never had the opportunity.
it's basically just an that's actually that's actually the first RPG that I played, like that I got into like seriously, because like I don't count my 4th edition 3-session flurry into D&D real. Like a buddy of mine had Call of Cthulhu, and I was like, what is this? How does this work? He's like, it's kind of like D&D, but you're an investigator trying to figure out, tentacle monsters. And I was like, legit, let's do it. It's like me, him, and his girlfriend at the time. Like he GM'd, and just the two of us were the investigators. It's
You die or go insane, or both.
Well,
Yep.
there's a lot of
Pretty much
games
it.
that they come out with, like Arkham Horror and Mansions of
Yeah,
Madness.
that's good.
Elder Sign is really fun.
So that's the dice one, right?
Yeah.
I don't have that. I think I might get that one eventually, but I do have every expansion to Arkham Horror. If you ever want to play that. And
I
then
think I'm
I'm
gonna-
starting up with Mansions of Madness now.
I do think I'm going to buy the Betrayal at
If
Baldur's
I
Gate.
ever had a player
The
that
D&D
played
version
that
of
created a turtle, I would
House on the
so
Hill.
throw giant rabbits
Yeah,
at all the
that'd
time.
I really like that house in the Honda.
House on Haunted Hill is
House on Haunted Hill is
such a cool concept.
Yeah.
Especially now that they've got the expansion book that comes with it, so you don't just have the same haunt over and over.
Yeah, because like the two times I played it, we're both the Dragon Haunt.
Yeah. Yeah, now there's like 50 haunts, so it's like really difficult to get the same one. Because they're based on like who triggered it and like what room you triggered it in. But like the Betrayal, the Baldur's Gate, when it comes with the book already, like it's part of just the core box, so and it's D&D themed. So
Yeah, that'll be cool.
I'm gonna pick that up. Do you still want me to pick up Volo so you can have it for monsters?
I think since I'm DMing, I think I'm gonna go online and buy the DM books that I need.
Okay. Because I'm probably still just gonna buy it for
Download
myself.
everything onto this thing so I can just have it back here and be like do on iBooks.
Chuck's buying books.
I know, right? I never buy books.
You convinced him it was bad to pirate
Alert
stuff.
the media.
So are we just gonna wait till Friday to like describe our characters, or
I mean, if you want to describe it, we're missing two.
I think we're gonna
people.
have people here. So
Yeah.
If you would like to describe your characters now, you just have to re-describe them to the
Pretty
people.
sure we already all have a pretty good understanding of what our people look like.
Kind of.
We still need Seth's magical item, but he has
So
to. He has to.
I'm
website
definitely gonna want you
figured
to draw my tiefling
I'm hashed out tonight.
because he
With no horns.
well they're very like they were small to begin with, and
out. He has tiny horns.
well like they were little and kind of close to the head, and he pretty much just like
I'm
took an axe and chopped them off. You know,
Let him know it and tinker him some artificial horns.
I need to get like a sketch pad just for our D&D characters.
Because when he was 9 years old and the Tiefling Holocaust began, he didn't realize, oh yeah, I have purple skin. They'll still know I'm a Tiefling. So he cut his horns off because he figured that would help him hide. He was 9.
He had a real hard time hiding.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Well, I figured at some point they're probably going to make fun of me for not having horns.
Well, she's missing
Probably.
one over there.
Yeah.
So we have 2 large horns, 1 horn, and no horns.
Yeah,
it's,
we're all the
it's like
stages
one horn
of,
and like a
Hellboy.
piece that's been
Yeah.
like snapped off.
Well, like the first picture you posted, I was like, so your character's basically Maleficent?
I couldn't find one that was like anywhere like remotely like her, and I'm like freaking whatever.
Well, like I found that
Well,
one.
that first picture that she posted, I was like, holy crap, Dila like posted one busty.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wait, what?
But she's
That's
like
like busty.
super pretty and super like slutty, but I'm like this one the armor is really cool, but like the actual character doesn't look anything like her.
Well, it was like the picture that I posted originally had blue skin, so I took it in Photoshop and I was like, all right, let's make him purple real quick.
Where's Tila's first character?
On the
It was like the armor's wrong.
Yeah,
and
but
everything.
It wasn't
No.
the first one, it was the second one that I'm talking about. But yeah, because the first one was a good bit further up. At least I think it was. Jeez, we did a lot of chatting.
I know, right? I'm like, I don't remember the pictures of people being that far
If you're
back.
5 minutes away from your phone when a conversation's going on the
Oh, yeah.
chat, you're
Yeah.
just...
Yeah, I'm at work and it was like 23 messages, and I'm like,
That's how I was. I was like, I got a lot of catching up to do. Like, dang.
like I saw one at
I
the
missed
bottom
the
and it was
book
like
of
Tila Seth
conversation.
? And I'm like, wait, what happened?
Were they before or after your memes of doing Drow's doing it?
I was like
It was
way after.
No, maybe that was the first one.
No, it was the second one that was really
Well, it's the one that's right after. Like I posted the picture of mine, and
Here,
then I think
this
Seth
one.
did his, and then you did yours.
That's the
Oh,
second.
those the two?
That's the second photo. That
Yeah.
Yeah,
not the one-
First one looked like
Maleficent.
Maleficent,
Yeah.
This one's
I didn't
like,
really see the second one.
Yeah, I know there was a second one.
Oh yeah, I was like, that's me and Seth.
What?
Oh yeah, that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
are y'all
Yeah.
brother and sister?
No.
Does that look like brother and sister to you?
No, that's I'm talking about.
I mean, that's so cool. I mean, if
No.
you think so.
And that was just a
That's
joke.
why I'm asking. Because
No, that was just a joke anyway.
Somebody's watched too much Game of Thrones.
That
Wonder Twin powers activate.
Good lord.
But no, you gotta
Oh my
catch the end of
God.
that episode.
yeah.
My sister
I'm
just
gonna try
sent
to
this to me.
What?
what is that? Way too far away.
Here. It took me a minute. I'm like,
That's a disgrace to John
wow.
Mallet.
Is that Caitlyn Jenner?
No, that's his wife, like physical, like
No.
actual wife.
No, that's not Caitlyn Jenner.
So where did you stop watching?
I mean, literally at the break.
Okay, I'm trying to remember. Had they already
Had they already killed everybody?
Had they already gotten in the boat?
No.
Okay.
I'm really not looking forward to being on a boat with heavy armor.
I'm trying to think, was that
Maybe it'll be a big boat.
Is
that
it a
whole
big
episode where
it's like a
Raj
pirate ship.
character
Yeah,
said he
it's
was a
like a black
sailor,
They haul like a
and
lot
they
of
just
cargo
went
and stuff.
off on the seaman thing. I was like,
Yeah,
oh my,
yeah.
it doesn't stop.
I mean, unless the boat sinks and then.
Well, it's basically the Black Pearl kind of size. So
So it's a galleon.
I'm taking the biggest piece of
Which is
lumber as
Pretty small.
yeah, it's not a large like man of war boat.
A galleon's a pretty big ship.
Yeah. Not really when you're out on the ocean.
And not really.
I mean,
when you're
yes,
on deck.
but comparatively speaking to
I mean,
what-
comparatively to the ships in that time,
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
there's not much bigger than a galleon except for a Corsair and a man of war.
Oh no, I'm not saying comparatively for that time, but
I mean,
out on the open sea, that
none of those ships were like, Carnival Cruise Line size.
But I had something really nasty planned for the first little bit, and then I slightly changed it.
characters have to at least get through one session, Mike.
What happened?
Hi.
no, they don't.
Oh, poor cat.
No, I was gonna create an incident where you lost everything but your soul item. So everything that you just spent, I could give you like 2,000 gold, and you could have.
That like massively sucked for me.
Yeah. Why? What would you lose?
What's my spell book? I'm done.
That's my armor, my weapon. I mean,
That's
Well,
everything.
I think I would be fine.
I mean, I would be okay because technically my instrument is my spellcasting focus too. So
Yeah.
that would severely.
Well, I lost all my clothing, though?
I
Everything.
literally would be down to
But-
cantrips only.
Yeah, it'd be everything.
That would be
It was everything but your soul item.
Well, I don't have a book or anything.
I would be upset if you take away all my gypsy
Or
clothing.
armor.
I would be very upset with you.
That's why I've slightly changed it. Because like everyone was, you were talking about like I'm gonna dual wield rape the towers, and like everyone was like I got like heavy armor, and I was like, you can't do that to everyone after they just got really excited about all their stuff. So
I mean, you can.
Yeah,
Nah, not gonna be
that's-
that
yeah,
good.
it happens.
I mean, as long as there was a way for us to get it back.
He's like, yeah, everybody, you can.
He's like, no, pretty much the ship's just going to crash and you're all going to be, marooned on an island and you don't have shit.
everyone, you have 2,500 gold to buy stuff with,
And now it's,
and now it's all gone.
Yeah, you can have all the magical items you want at 3rd level.
yeah, you can have all the legendaries you want, anything you want. You are gods in this game.
Well, that would have seemed a little.
And then poof.
Okay, I'm changing it to a
Suspicious.
sea barbarian,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna swim down to the bottom and collect all of it.
I mean, that's literally like why I didn't really take anything. I was like, I'm not going to take anything crazy. I'm literally just like I got 2 swords that cost 20 gold apiece.
And then you pocket the rest.
Huh?
And you pocketed the rest.
Well, I thought about buying a hand crossbow and I was like, no, That's not really my style. I'm either gonna
Yeah, you're a bard of swords.
mock you to death, or I'm gonna cut you up.
Or both.
Or both.
Vicious mockery.
That is an awesome spell.
In my Curse of Strahd campaign, Vicious Mockery killed 2 vampire spawn on Wednesday. It was
I'm going to
hilarious.
insult you unto death.
Now make sure you have insults ready.
Oh.
Because I'm going to ask you every time
Maybe
you
the-
cast
Oh, I'm not even gonna say I cast Vicious Mockery. I'm literally just gonna call you a shithead. Or whatever the Vicious Mockery is. And you'll know that that's what I'm doing.
My favorite one which I haven't played bards that often, but my
I gotta
favorite one
come
that
up
I
with
did
my
was
magic weapon.
in your vampire
I
one
need
when I
to,
walked up to
like,
that common and went,
Go to really dark.
and that's my Vicious Mockery.
You got that now?
It killed him dead.
She's been nursing a migraine all day.
Oh, migraines are miserable.
Well, everybody.
I'm slowly
Can I
Everybody.
print mine out before I leave?
dying.
So
Yeah.
that I have it.
Do you have wireless printing? Can I connect up to your printer?
She's gonna be sitting outside, just printing pictures of butts.
Unfortunately,
Okay,
I am not that.
I'm never giving Seth access.
Yeah, I know, right? I am not that person.
My bad. These are just the first things that I think of.
Print!
Where are these coming from? I don't know. It just keeps printing.
Is it
just put, like, 3
LaserJet 252?
Or you just print one
yeah.
butt and it's like 300 pieces of paper.
This is why I like having a Mac. I literally just went add printer and I was like, it found your printer.
I had nightmares of printers when I first got a computer. Like old printers?
I set them up. That's half of my job, man.
Oh my god. Cannot be found. It's literally the only thing on this computer. Can't find the printer. How?
Why can you not find the printer? Is this y'all stuff?
Oh,
Oh yeah, let Brian
Is
know.
it messy?
Alright,
she got hissy. Oh, I was shaking my leg.
And like, let Brian know the deadline's Wednesday for everything. Just so I have
Okay.
Thursday to retweak everything. Like, if someone was
Which one
backstory
hissed
needs to
you?
be
That
Probably
retweaked.
Beast.
Beast, yeah.
Beast
Yeah,
always
I've got
attacks my
to spend
feet.
this evening.
Well, I was
doing a
shaking
little
my
bit of
leg
prep
under
for
here and
the
she
airport.
walked by and
What
I guess
time
I
are we
kicked
starting?
her.
How many decide?
7?
7?
7, I think.
No, for tomorrow.
6.
Six?
6. It was 7 for Randy because he's
Okay.
they don't do.
Okay, I might be just a little bit late. I've got a.
Well, I don't get off
Meeting at
work until
5.
6 on Friday.
That's-
No, this is for tomorrow.
This is for tomorrow. New
Oh,
year.
okay.
Yeah.
Friday is 7.
I might
Friday
be.
is-
I might also be just a tad late. Just a tad late because I have another D&D group I'm coming from.
Ooh,
It's alright, I'll just go ahead
cheating
and
on
create a
us and you
character
want
for
us
you.
to wait on you?
I know, right? I don't have to wait.
I gotta
You
remember
know.
how to play Numenera. I don't remember if we played.
I don't know. I was just like, what? How does this work?
3, 6,
What do
9,
we
12,
do?
15, 18.
Roll a 1. That's all I know. Roll a 1.
Roll a 1. Ones are so much.
7:30.
Ones are so much fun. Especially now because I ignore them in combat.
Randy pulled off
In
a level
combat.
10
Did you hit 4th tier?
Yeah.
accomplishment.
I'm nowhere near 4th tier.
Yeah, and then what do you do?
Well, that's because I've had to spend every single one of my points trying to
Yeah,
kill
yeah,
everyone's
it
in
is
this session.
I spend all of my points on making sure my weapon doesn't die.
Yes. Mine is
all that
not.
we went through to achieve a legendary action, and then he's like, you know what,
I'm gonna do this.
Wait, what happened?
Randy? When we went through everything to change the timeline, so we didn't have to kill her dad,
Oh yeah, I was
and
just like
all that we went through, and the roll that we did, and then all of a sudden, Randy was like, you know what? Let me mess that up real quick.
When did this happen?
All right, it should be printed.
Last session.
Last session.
I was
Last
there
session.
for last session, right?
Yeah. He
That's why he was like, "Sorry, Tila." I'm like, "You suck."
I don't think I was there for him to mess it up.
Yeah, so be mad at him when I kill your dad, not
Yeah,
me.
right.
The guy had been trying to work on his notes and his project with the thing, and he realized that something was wrong because Randy had messed it up, and Randy had achieved the level so that he could mess it up, and the guy couldn't figure out what it was. He just like messed up some of his calculations, and so the guy was going back through all of his notes trying to find out where the problem was, couldn't figure it out, and so Randy had the first time offered to help him. The guy kind of turned it down when y'all all got back. He came up to Randy and he said, you know, I think I might actually need your help. I've kind of hit the stopping point. So Randy went in to help him
Oh yeah, I think I remember that now.
and had Randy make another roll that he didn't make. And the help that he gave Randy ends up being enough to where he's going to be able to figure out what the error was. Unintentionally, Randy revealed the error.
Yeah.
That he had set himself.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but then we told the dad to run, so my character will probably never see her father again.
I don't know. I think I always forget what happens when I'm on FaceTime. I don't know how Randy does it.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's
FaceTiming is so hard because
hard.
you like, cause
I
like
guess
you
that
try to
character's
talk
gonna be on
sometimes
your
and like no one
computer.
hears you, so you're just
I
like,
can
I'm
print.
just
I
gonna
can
be
print
quiet.
character sheets.
Oh, okay. Well, that worked.
I'll print them out for you. You want me to print them now before you go?
Yeah, that's fine.
So
is
before I
that
say,
my
wanna play
player's
this
handbook?
game?
Or is that? No, that's mine.
Or let's
this
say we're
is
all
mine.
leaving.
Oh, is that
It's got my
yours?
player- it's got
Must
my
be
character
yours.
sheet in it.
That must be mine.
I just keep picking
It would be fun. I just honestly
write my
like.
name.
I'm gonna go home and.
Yeah,
I hadn't thought about that. I just keep so many
Sit in the
character sheets
dark.
in front of it. Eventually, I'm gonna warp it because I keep stacking them in there.
Alright, cool. So how many people I have to work on 3 more people?
So I might give my magic item a think. Let's see if I come up with something different, but probably not. Because I kind of like the story how I got it.
Item also.
Now that you figured out what I've been giving
Oh,
everyone
so
else.
I haven't even heard what you've given the other people. I haven't really been paying attention.
His is the +2.
Yeah, his necklace is the only one that I really heard.
Hers is the dagger that can turn into a little mini golem.
Oh.
Mike's is insanely powerful. He gets like his spell slots back. Like
Well,
up
it's not
to his,
insanely powerful.
well, yeah, but up to his
Nice.
up to his level instead of half his level.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's cool.
I'm willing to give people good stuff for their soul item because it's like you have to have this item now.
I mean, I kind of have to have a
She's like, yeah.
instrument anyway.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to make your own thing, you can make it more powerful.
What I may do is
than
I may slot a few things into that actual thing and take away maybe some of the spells I can cast or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think on it.
try to come up with something cool.
Well, like I said, it needs like I want it to be my instrument. I like the way that I got it. Like the story of her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.